Hello, 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 hello. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're having a good week so far. Got all your stuff ready for Christmas if you celebrate it, of course. But who do we have here today? Chat has been busy. So we've got Big Mate. Hello, hello. Hey there, Suki. How are you doing? We've got Jack and Cookie. We have got anyone else. We've got a Greenbird as well. And if anything, Greenbird, that's an amazing deal. Only 3 subs and you get mounted by the rabbit themselves. Pretty good deal if you ask me. And hey there Pastel, and hey there Zorro, how are you doing? Suki, yes, I'll show you them out in a minute if you're curious, but the whole drop thing is still going on, so if you gift 3 subs either to myself or another streamer streaming Final Fantasy XIV up until the end of the year, you do get given a mount. You'll be given a code which you can redeem over on your Mog Station, or if you don't play Final Fantasy, but you have a friend who does, you can give them the code and they can redeem it over on the Mog Station. It's not like linked to your Twitch, if that makes sense. I have one now, thank you to the kindness of Aki over on the Discord server, so I can show you what it looks like. How's everyone doing there? I forgot to actually log into the game, but you know, of all the things to forget, I'll take it. It is indeed a rabbit. I'm here. I am here. Let me show you it. It's dead cute. There is another version of it, but this one's got the Twitch colours on it. There's like another version that came from an event a couple of years ago, I believe, where the details on it are red. This one, the details are like Twitch purple instead. It's really cute though. It's really fun, very festive. But I'll give you a look of it once we get logged in. There we go. As for what I've been up to on the game though, not much. I haven't played properly for a couple of days, which is unlike me, but I have been busy. You know what it's like, holidays and whatnot, so I haven't played much for the past couple days, so I have fallen a bit behind on things. But what I can do is, I'll go over to, not this place, because I can get my dailies done and show you the mount at the same time. I love that your model and your Final Fantasy character match so close. It's cute. I honestly Fantasia'd it. So I started playing Final Fantasy XIV before I started streaming, and I was originally a Makote, but I stopped playing for a good couple of years and then started playing again this year, and I was kind of like, if I'm going to stream it, I should really make myself kind of look like my character. That would be quite fun. So I used a Fantasia. And this is the mount. This is the mount you can get if you decide to give those 3 subs, like I say, whether it's here or somewhere else. Obviously, I'm not going to pressure you into giving me your subs. So wherever you decide to drop them. Hey there, Shark. How are you doing? Welcome on in. There is a Christmas event as well, Suki, which I do very much recommend. You can get some barding for your chocobo from it, as well as a couple of other items. It's just a cute little story event. You can pick it up from the amphitheatre in New Gridania. Old Gridania, I think it's in. I think I've taken you there before for the Halloween event. It's the same place. It's fun though as well, because when you walk around... Wait a second, wait for it. Yay! It's so silly and fun. I do like it. It's so adorable. But definitely check out the Christmas event. I think it's going on until New Year's. So you've got plenty of time for it, and it won't be quite so busy now. I enjoyed it. We did it last stream. It was a nice little cute thing. Yeah. They always do seasonal stuff. It's always loads of fun. Isn't it so cute, Cookie? Look, it's so cute. I'm really happy to have it because I know Fru has the red one, the original one. And I really wanted it, but now I've got this one, which is like, yeah, I'm down with purple. I do not mind purple. If the character can have funny ears, it increases the odds of Tofu playing the game by 20%. Very true. Very true. You've got to represent the rabbits. I mean... I do need to get all of my dailies done. So like I said, I've not played it properly in a couple of days, but my red mage is now level 80, so I have made some progress on that. My botanist is still in like the lower 80s, so I got plenty of time to continue with the Omicron daily quests, to continue with that. Because a couple more days and I'll get to the next kind of stage of that, which would be nice, so I can get these guys leveled up. But yeah, now that I've reached 80, I'll get much more efficient dailies from these guys for my red mage. And then I've obviously not done any of my roulettes today. And I know I mentioned last time that I was going to look at some alliance rate. Oh, that's the barding. There you go. That's the Christmas barding. Not all of it. That's at the top of the Christmas barding. That was quite convenient. What was I saying? Yeah, I know in last stream we were talking about doing some alliance raids that I've apparently not done from Endwalker. So I guess we could try and pick up some of those today if we get a bit bored of the dailies and whatnot. I can't remember which ones they were. I know Arak was saying about it. Was it Alexander? It wasn't Alexander, was it? Because they're the Heavenswards ones. They definitely had Alex in the name, though, I'm pretty sure. Let me pick up these dailies quickly, though. Yeah, it's been weird not playing for the past couple of days. It's kind of become like an everyday kind of occurrence to log in for the past while, so not doing it for a couple of days did feel weird. Myths of the Realm of Agalia. Where do I pick those up? And hey there, Chicken Pet, how are you doing? Because I'm guessing I won't be able to do them as my Red Mage, because I'm guessing they're level 90 content. That would make the most sense, wouldn't it? Choose my feed. I'll go and choose my feed. Vegetables. We'll go for some vegetables. Don't think it really matters. That one just sounds the nicest. The Endwalker Alliance raids are great and you're doing well. Also, Chicken Little says hi. Hello, Chicken Little. Hey there, Aki. How are you doing? You're stuck at work. Best wishes. Best wishes for you as well. Do enjoy the holidays. I hope you can hear me over Maxwell. I hope work is okay for you. I hope it's not too bad. I've still got half a day of work tomorrow before the Christmas holidays. I say Christmas holidays. I've got a couple days off, but that's more than some people get, so I should be thankful for what I've got. But I've got a half day tomorrow. Oh, I can go this way. Which will hopefully be a half day. It's kind of those, it's a half day if everything is done. And so far, touch wood, we're up to date on everything, so we should be okay. Look for a mission in Mordona in Old Charlian. Okay, we'll look at that after we've done these. We'll do these first because I'm already here, and then I'll go and look for that. Am I right to say that they're level 90? Because I'm guessing it's like Endwalker content, you know what I mean? Hey there, Shredder, how are you doing? Hope you're doing good. Level 90, okay. So I'd have to pick one of my other classes. Don't know which one, though. But it'd be fun to do. It'd be fun to do some new stuff to kind of like spruce things up a little bit, right? Because like, I am enjoying the grind, but as with everything, if you're doing the same thing like every day, sometimes it could be a bit like, a bit of a drag, you know what I mean? Especially because like, I keep on ending up in the same dungeons at the moment. So I'm always doing the same freaking things. Hey there, Ruby, welcome on in. I don't know how you ended up here, but I'm happy to see you. I hope you're well. And to learn a bit more about the myths of the realm. Ah, okay. A bit dizzy and already tired of Christmas. Well, try to sit down if you can. Have you had enough water to drink? I can understand being a bit fed up of Christmas, though. A bit Christmased out, and Christmas hasn't even come yet. I get the feeling. I get the feeling. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing about Christmas this year, to be honest. Like what I'm up to. Do I know about the story Snowman? What, in here? Or the actual story Snowman? With the high-pitched song and it's like I'm flying through the air, or however it goes. I cannot sing. I definitely can't sing high-pitched. In Older? I don't know what's going on in Older. Have I missed something? Thank you for the follow, by the way, Pause. Welcome on in. Where am I going? I'm going over here. Hungry Hippo. Hello, Hungry Hippo. I like just standing around with this, just standing there. Just blending in. No, there's nothing weird here. Don't worry about it. It's very fun. In ye old day of 2018, they started decorating the starlight in the steps of Val. Oh, that sounds so cute. I have been enjoying all the decorations around, obviously for the whole starlight thing. Hey there, Lee. How you doing? Because I wasn't expecting to see it in other places. I thought it was all just going to be in Gridania. But I have seen bits and bobs in other places, and it's so cute. I do like it. Like, I'm not a big Christmas person, to be honest. But I do like just seeing the colours. You know what I mean? The colours for stuff. Because winter is a dull time. So if you can inject some colour into the world, I'm happy with that. Since they added the little storyline using snowmen walking around Older, every year the story changes. I've done the Starlight event this year with the mulled wine stuff. It starts at... Oh, the god! Okay, should we check out the Goldsmiths Guild? Whee! Where am I going? Where am I going? Over here. Over here. Let me get this. What was I doing? One of those? It's not a quest, it just you can just see it. My stammer is bad today, I'm sorry. Oh, I see! Still would like to give it a look though, that sounds so cute. I like stuff like that, little like, I guess Easter eggs I suppose, things to find. Hello. Let me just get rid of this guy. You're doing alright. I'm glad to hear it. I hope everyone's staying warm in this cold and wet weather. I'm not getting too trampled by people in the shops. I went to the supermarket today because I ran out of bread. And I regretted it wholeheartedly. Like, I went to the supermarket late last week thinking, if I stock up enough, I won't need to worry about coming this week because it's going to be absolute mayhem. The end of last week was also absolutely mayhem, but I didn't calculate something properly. And so I had to go today, and oh my god, it was crazy. The car park was completely backed up, but thankfully, because I saw it not quite as bad as today, but still kind of bad last week, I kind of figured out where best to park to get out more cleanly. But I was just like stuck there for like 10 minutes, like unable to get out. It was so crazy. And like all of the main road was completely backed up. But that's Christmas, I guess. I don't remember being this busy last Christmas, but I guess that was also just after I moved. So maybe I just didn't see as much of it because I didn't go out quite as much, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. All free starting cities and all housing districts. Also got a scavenger hunt. Whoop. Where is my house? My house is in Shigone, I think. It's not a house, it's an apartment. My apartment is in Shigone, I think. And there's kitty snowmen hidden in all of them. Aww. That sounds so cute. The bunny likes Easter eggs. Hey, it's my holiday. Easter is my holiday. Let's go and hand these in, and then we'll go to Charlian before I forget that. I need to decide what class I'm doing. I'm not doing healer. That's a very bad idea. I mean, I might manage. I don't know if I should be trusted though. So it's been a while since I've done any healing. Bam, 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 bam. Just did the very generic Final Fantasy. What Final Fantasy survey? Yeah, I do have bunny teeth. Do you like my bunny teeth? I do have little bunny teeth. The place in... No, yeah, not... not my actual... Yeah, I live in Shigone, Greenbird. Yeah. Just outright dox myself, just completely casually. Thank you for the follow, Ruby. And we reached the follower goal for the year. Thank you. We did reach it and then I lost some followers. We've reached it again. And hopefully, I'll hold on to all of you guys. I'm going to hold on to all of you until the end of the year, okay? None of you can leave now. Now, I've said that. One of you, don't unfollow me just for a laugh. You will make me cry. Don't do it. I should have thought of that before I said it, because one of you guys would do it just to mess with me. I so know you would. Yeah, exactly. Do you get a prize? You get my unwavering appreciation. Does that count as a prize? Arak! Just saw the number go down. You absolute numped. I knew it would be you as well. I knew it would be you. Hey, we reached the follower goal again. Woo! Yay! We did it. Oh, Charlian. Thank you for the follow, King. Much appreciated. It does count. Brilliant. Then you get my unwavering appreciation. Off to Charlian we go. I should do it as healer. Does everyone want to die? That's the question, because everyone will die. You know what I'm like as healer. You know what I'm like. I don't care that I got all of them up to the max level. I'm still very bad at it. I just kind of winged my way through it and hoped for the best. So we've got cutting the cheese. That's the one. Mission in Mordona. So I've got to change my class. As though I don't follow you closely enough that I don't need Twitch's sometimes notifications. You do rock up in very good timing and I'm very appreciative of it. Oh, what about the snowmen? True. Wait. Snowmen. Snowmen first. Let's do snowmen first. So Fanalan, before I get caught up in stories. So we need to go to Nod and then we can teleport to Foul. Goldsmith's Guild. I will go. That's what healing is. The only skill of a healer you haven't mastered is blaming someone else for your mistakes. That's not a skill I have. I'm not very good with that sort of thing. I'm definitely the sort to blame myself first. Right, Goldsmith Guild. Goldsmith Guild. Ah! Oh my god! I love them! So these two are like on a date or something. And there's, oh my god, there's these two of it. Okay, so what's the story? That sounds like Tank thinking I'm bad as Tank as well. So it starts from the snowman with the snowflake. Well, these guys, it kind of looks like they haven't met each other yet and then they meet each other. Do they fall in love? Do the snowmen fall in love? Wait. Walk from the goldsmith and walk away from it. Okay, so you've got these two here and then they're talking over here. And then I can see some over here. Oh, there's some here as well. Oh, are they on a date? He's holding a present. Okay, so he's got a present. Okay, so I'm guessing they're like waiting to meet up. They met up and he was already hiding the present. Okay, so he's going to give a present to like his loved one, I'm guessing. I'm assuming they're a man based off the bow tie. Probably shouldn't, but we're sticking with it. So then they're going on their little walk and he's still hiding his little This is so cute. Don't. My heart. Okay, so they've stopped. They've stopped. You guys are cramping their style. Talking about guilds and stuff. Look at them, they're on a date. What you got there, snowman? Wait, okay, over here. Oh, so she's kind of like, I'm giving these snowmen genders. They have kind of like walked ahead. They're still hiding their present. And then they're over here. They're facing away from each other. Oh, they're nervous. Okay, so they're holding their present now. I guess they're nervous about giving their present. This is so cute. Come on, don't. This kind of reminds me of the hex eyes in Rabbit's hand. Okay. Oh, taking the hat off. The hat's coming off. Oh, the present's going into the hat. They're trying to hide the present. How long does this go on for? Okay, so they've hidden the present now in their hat. This one here is none the wiser to the situation. Let me close this. This one has no idea. This one's up to some sneaky business. Oh, so they're looking at the decorations. I love this so much. Oh, the hat's coming off. The hat's coming off. Are you going to give your present? Oh, I see the present. Are you putting your hat down? What are you doing with your hat? Final Fantasy hit me with a survey that's being run through Jansik from Facebook, and it's a super generic from Square Enix. Would you play and where you started your Final Fantasy? Oh, okay, so it's kind of like market research. Yeah, the hat fell. Did it fall? Did he like drop it? Oh, did it like get blown off by the wind? Is that what it is? That's why it's on the floor. He's not putting it down. So the wind blew his hat off. Okay, is it going to expose the present though? Wait, so, uh-oh. They're going to pick up the hat. Okay. They're picking it up. And then, oop, boop, 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 boop. The present! The plan's been exposed. My rabbit's getting in the way. Right, so the present's now been exposed, has it? Oh, they're over here now. So is this him being like, oh, my bad. I was trying to hide it from you. Where's the next one? Oh, they're up there. Oh, God, it goes on for ages. Wait, so they're over here now. Oh, they had and they've got a bow on their head. Don't. Oh, so they both had presents in their hats. I don't know if I'm sounding over the top about this, but I am far too excited about this. I'm far too excited. They both have presents in their hats. Oh, my heart. Is that the end of the story? Oh, I hope they liked each other's presents. Oh. I love that so much. Oh my god. There's a different one every year. And it's you made a thread about them all since 2018. And it always ends under the tree. Oh, look at them. Oh my god, my heart. My actual heart. Oh my god, I love them. But the scavenger hunt for the kitty snowman is still on. So what, is it only one kitty snowman and it can be in any of the housing districts? Or does each housing district have its own kitty? You only found Goblet Older. Oh, King, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Much appreciated. And Valorant, thank you for the 2 gifted subs. Much, very generous of you. Thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy your mount, by the way, King. You should get a code for a mount for the game now. But thank you so much. Each of them. Do you not reenact in real life unless you have nice smelling hair? True. Wash your hair first and make sure your hat's washed. Very true. Go towards the Gladiators Guild Aetheryte. Okay, I will do that. That's in Limsa, isn't it? No, it's not. Yes, it is. Wait. Gladiators Guild. It's here. Is it here? I'm getting them confused. Right, let me pop on over here. It's north of me. I can be lazy. I can be lazy. Gladiators Guild. I wasn't ready for any of the gifted stuff, so I do appreciate your generosity. And thank you for the little hype train as well. So. On the left. Like over here. Now, this is going to be the problem. I'm very bad at finding things. Hey there, Akai. How are you doing? You're broken in debt. You are the bankruptcy. Oh no. I hope you're doing well though. South of me. South of me. So south is like whoop, whoop, up here. This is south. There's more snowmen. Oh, I love these stinking snowmen. And then hello. There's a snowflake there. That's what the other mount looks like. There you go. That's what the original snowman mount looks like. Look at the one closest to the tree. Okay, I'm going. I'm going. Oh, yeah! Oh, I didn't even notice. Oh, my goodness. I love stuff like this. I really do. Oh, my God. I love all of these guys. It was not there last year. Oh, I love that. I love that so much. I want one of my own. I want like a minion version. Oh, that's so cute. There's a total of 8 to find, and what some of them haven't been found yet. That's so fun. That's so fun. There is a snowman minion on Mog Station now. I have just been paid. You found 4 of them. Oh, good going. I'm really bad at finding things. You probably just saw an example of that just then. I'm so bad at finding things. I've always said the best way to hide something from me is to put it in front of my face. So, yeah. I'm very easy to hide stuff from. Oh, I love this so much. This is so fun. Thank you for showing me it. I really appreciate that. That's so cool. You can get the new glam or the Hilda hair. Oh, what, tomorrow? How'd you get that? It's like an extra event thing. I know there's a new hairstyle they're meant to be... I think they've released with the latest patch, right? The long hairstyle with the flowers in it. I really like it and I really want it, but I think it's probably from quite high-end content that I don't feel confident in doing. Oh, it's going to be on Mog Station. I'll have to give that a look tomorrow. The minions on the Mug Station are basically plushies. I have no chance. I really don't. I have no chance if plushies are involved. Oh, it's tradable. It's going to be so expensive on the market board though, isn't it? I don't know if I could afford it. It just looked really cute. I've only changed the bangs on my hair because I used to have a fringe on my character's hair and I don't anymore. The Hilda hair is going to be Mug Station. The flowery hair is tradable from the Chaotic raid. Right, I thought it was from one of the raids. The thing I dislike about Mug Station is how many visuals are character bound and not account bound. Yeah, I get what you mean with that. I do wish they were account bound rather than character bound. You have link permission. Thank you for asking. Thank you. But I would love to see your snowman, Fred. So what am I going to do this as? I mean, I guess I can change it any time because I've got a few options. I'm going to have to click that now and I'll look at it properly later. But I've got it open. Oh, these freaking snowmen. So cute. Right, I'm going to look at that properly later so I don't get distracted. Hey there, best boy. How are you doing? The hairs you'd like to have on all of your characters, but you have like 28. Yeah, that's the thing, right? It can very quickly get out of hand. Like, because some of the mounts are account wide. Not all of them, but some of them, right? So I don't know why they... I guess because they can technically make more money, right? If they're not account bound. But at the same time, it'd be nice if they were account bound. Maybe they could make a character limit, so only up to X amount of characters can use it. But even that feels wrong to me. I don't know. I don't know. This is every single Snowman interaction from... Oh, okay, from 2018 to 2023, so I can catch up on the Snowman saga. I think it's good you didn't post the 2024 ones, I agree. People can kind of find it themselves, right? The log station lore! Oh no! What have I gotten myself into? See, I can go as DPS, but the problem is the queues are going to be like stinking long, right? I mean, I could do Astrologian. We'll try. I think it's going to end badly, but I will give it a go. So let me go to Basildon Annex. Yeah, like buy it for like X amount of characters and then do a small fee to unlock it for others. I think that sounds more fair than having it like character locked. If they still want to make extra money from extra characters sort of thing. I think that sounds better. Edge Hunter, thank you for the follow. Thank you. Hope you're doing good today. When Yoshida asked for full control over 14's direction, he had to give up control to the shop, which is now ruled over by a woman only known as the Baroness, the real-life Tataru. Ah, businesswoman through and through. With her business empire of clothing. Here we go. Fresh-faced students. Oh, I like that outfit. Speaking of, how far am I from unlocking the outfit on the PvP? Oh, I got a new Framers kit. I am not far off, but we have an awful long time left on this series, so I shouldn't have a problem with that. What's that Framers kit though? I didn't realise I unlocked that. Oh, by the way, are you proud of me? I emptied out my inventory. Look what I did! For those who hadn't seen it before, I only had like 3 slots left on my inventory. It was very full. I went through it, I cleared it out, I behaved myself. My retainers are still completely full. I haven't cleared them out, but I tried to behave myself and cleared out my stuff. So proud. See, I worked hard. Isn't it empty? Normally my inventory is such a state, but I was like, I need to clear it out. I need to sort it out. So I put the time in. I want to see this Framers kit. That's the wrong one. I wanted my portraits. I wanted my portrait. You're very proud of me. Thank you, Edge. I needed to do it. I was holding it off for ages and I was like, I need to do it. I need to sort it out. So I put time aside a couple days ago to do it. So I sold a bunch of stuff, discarded a bunch of stuff. I've got plenty of like tomestones and stuff. So if I need to buy some extra stuff, I can do. It's fine. There was nothing that I desperately needed sort of thing. But I say that my actual armory chest is still an absolute state. I do need to sort out my armory chest. I still need to sort out my retainers. But we're one step closer. I've made progress. So I'm patting myself on the back for that. Well done, Tofu. You made progress. Well done, Rabbit. Hey there, Brush. How are you doing? Merry Christmas. Hey there, Tony. How are you doing? Welcome on in. Right, let's pick up this. Let me take a quick sip of my drink first. Give me a second. And hopefully I won't stammer all over the place for this. Let's give it a go. Let's give it a good go. I deserve a congratulatory plushie. What do you mean? Aradora, welcome back. Are you perchance here to see Cryo? I'm given to understand she has a task for which she desires your assistance. Then I shall fetch her at once. Pray wait a moment. Yay, Cryo! Haven't seen them in a bit. I say that. It hasn't been that long. Because obviously with the 7.1 stuff. Ah! Graha! I didn't know you were coming. Adora, my thanks for coming. If you're now available, I'd like you and Raha to assist me in the task that the task I had mentioned. Stammers begin. Graha's here. For you to call on Adora, I assume the task in question is somewhat more exciting than sorting through paperwork, which I am pleased to add I have finished. Well done, Graha, you did a good job. So if Adora is ready, then so am I. Our venture to the bounty has only served to whet my appetite for field work. Not to oversell things, but I suspect you won't be disappointed. I won't divulge the details, however. Permit me to provide some background. As you know, our organisation, the Students of Basildon, Baldesion even, read that completely wrong, was founded by my grandfather Goloth. Our stated mission was to uncover the mysteries of Heidelin and interpret her will, particularly through the study of her gifts to us. We've since learned the whole truth, and it might be said that we've fulfilled our mission, but our work is far from over. In the course of our endeavours, we've also sought to devise countermeasures against threats that came to light. Our involvement with the Crystal Tower is an example of such. 'Tis my belief that in continuing to seek out the unknown and dealing with threats, we best carry on the students' mission. We best honour those we lost when the Isle of Vow was destroyed. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. In saying all this, I simply wanted to clarify our organisation's purpose for a new age. Hey there, Ray, how are you doing? Why don't Lalafell shop at Aldi? I don't know. Why don't Lalafell shop at Aldi? Because they're little people! That's actually a good one. I like that. That's so good. They are little people. Plus, Shadow the Hedgehog's at Aldi, and that's just kind of scary. Though I think a few Lalas could probably take on Shadow the Hedgehog. And forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. Oh no, I've already read this one. I've read this bit. Continue. In line with said purpose, I've been reviewing new requests, and one in particular jumped out at me. It comes from none other than Rambros, the Sons of Saint Koinak. Truly, has something happened in Mordona then? So it would seem, and he wishes to entrust the matter to us. You have fallen into the Vera pit and have a tall bunny girl now. Yes, welcome to the Vera supremacy. Welcome to the realm of hot bunny women. I was feeling well all day yesterday, but I'm almost... Do you mean, were you feeling a bit unwell yesterday? Either way, I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. There you go, you weren't feeling well yesterday. I'm glad to hear you're picking up. Hopefully you continue to get better and better as time goes on. Obviously make sure you're drinking your water, stay hydrated. Making sure you're eating, even just little bits and bobs. If you can't hold it down, if it's one of those sicknesses, crackers can be quite good. Like water biscuits or crackers are good if I can't keep food down. That's like my go-to. But yeah, I hope you feel better. While his missive is sparse on details, he writes that it lies beyond the sun's expertise. Uncharted territory are the exact words he used. I'd like you to meet with Rambros and conduct a preliminary survey. What say you? Oh, soup is good when you're sick as well, definitely. Sometimes if it's my tummy, I can be quite funny with tastes, so cream crackers are really bland. But if I've got a cold, a soup is where it's at. I've never gotten so many tell messages before this Vera. People like the Veras. People like them. Soup, soup, soup. Is it Galaf or Galoof? I'm trying to, because they have said it out loud, and I can't remember how it was said. Because Galoof would also make sense, right? I know they've said it out loud, I just do not remember. It was so many hours ago. So many, like, words ago. You're a Rogadin Gale sort of person. I know there's a lot of, like, there's kind of like a following for the Rogadin Gales, isn't there? Which I think is fair. The Rogadin Gales are quite nice. But I'm also quite biased. I think all of the girls are quite nice. Makote girl? Sure. Aura girl? Yeah, cool. What? Elven girl? Elf girl? Yes, please. I'm not particularly biased. I will say though, the Lala girls, I see them more as like I want to give them a hot chocolate. So they're kind of in a different category. You prefer them sexy froth girls? There are very few Rogadin gals, isn't there? It's like when you see one show up, you kind of like ooh, kind of happy about it because you don't see them very often. Wonderful. When you are ready, pray make your way to Revenant's Toll. I shall let Rambos know to receive you there. I must remain here to observe our operations, but should it transpire that more hands are needed, don't hesitate to send word. You hug them all. You know what, I should probably start doing that. Maybe I should start hugging some rogue gals. Lalas are potatoes. We call them falafels here because it's kind of like similar. Like it looks like it could almost be like an anagram. Not anagram, you know what I mean, when the letters are like bundled up. So we call them falafels, but they are also potatoes. Well, there's no time like the present. If you can go on ahead to Revenant's Toll, I shall make ready and then be on my way. Do we get to hang out with Graha for all of these alliance raids? I missed out on all of this Catboy content this whole time that I could have been divulging in. I had more Graha material that I just was unaware of. God damn it! Secret date with Graha. Lalafels are footballs. People do say about punting them, don't they? I was thinking today about making a new character and starting from the beginning. I know I've mentioned this before. I nearly did it today, but I was like, you know what, I'm just going to take it easy today, but I do want to do that at some point. Like, we could make a character together and decide what race they're going to be, what gender, things like that. Though I may need to put a couple of rules in place. The main one being, don't make the name rude, like give them a proper name. I think that'll be my main rule. Please give them a proper name. But beyond that, we could make like a character together and like start a new story, and it could be our Warrior of Light. I thought that'd be quite cool. Woodlamak is your Final Fantasy waifu and you're not ashamed. Ah, see, Woodlamak needs some love. I think she got some unnecessary hate, didn't she? And I do think, I feel like the 7.1 content, and I know there wasn't a lot of it, but I feel like it definitely improved her character for me a bit. I didn't outright dislike her, but there was like certain things, I think maybe down to the pacing in Dawntrail, that kind of like didn't make me get especially attached necessarily until really much towards the end, and kind of at that point it was a bit, I don't know, I can't explain it. But as the patches go through, it looks like we're going to kind of get more personality, I guess. But I don't think she was ever outright bad. I know they re-recorded some of her lines as well, which I think was a very good shout. They admitted the direction wasn't good and re-recorded some stuff. Oh, someone dead up there. Also, his custom is on Mog right now. I see a lot of cat girls wearing. Yeah, they just released the outfit, didn't they? I know there's some people who like pretend to be Graha tier. So I half imagine they're all going to buy this outfit now, just to really like sell the job, do you know what I mean? Just Grahas everywhere. There you are. Oh, Maxwell, you worked twice today. This is an improvement for you. We normally get one Maxwell and then that's it for the entire stream. So you decided to stop working. Well done, Maxwell. Pulling in the shots for Christmas. We appreciate it. Thank you, Maxwell. Thank you. I don't think that like how optimistic she was, or the fact that on... Free Maxwells! Oh, we're being spoiled today. Or the fact that on some cases... Oh no, don't! My ears! My ears! Oh my god. Brushy! Oh... It's just noise. I should put a cooldown on this. I need to put a cooldown on this. Are you done? Are you done? Hey, I need to put a cooldown on that. Oh god! Oh. No, it's all a laugh, isn't it, Brushy? I know. How are you doing, Tintin, by the way? What was I reading? I don't think they liked how optimistic she was, or the fact that on some cases she was just outright dumb, but I loved her. And she's a bright ray of sunshine who is just a little stupid. That's the thing, right? I'm not against an optimistic cat. I don't even know if you guys can hear me over this cat. I don't mind an optimistic character. I don't mind a character who's like a little bit silly and has space to learn. And because I do think that Woodlamak learned a lot in her journey, right? I'm very much in the camp of her characterization was not flattered by the pacing of Dawn Trail. I think that's a big thing for me, at least. I don't know if others agree, but I feel like the pacing was really out of whack. And I understand what they were doing, but I think as a result, it kind of made the development kind of out of whack, if that makes sense. So it kind of stayed in this starting point for her character, maybe for too long, and that kind of after a point made it quite samey. Whereas other characters in the same amount of time experienced more growth. Not to mean that growth means that all like the things about a character needs to be cut off to make them like a perfect version of themselves. I don't mean that. But yeah, I don't know. A part of me feels like I'd like to go through Dawn Trail again as well, because I feel like I rushed some of it as well. So it might be good for me to go back and give it another go. Yeah, the Max Files were coming, they were showing up to party, Ray. I apologise. How you doing, Vogel, though? Friend-zoned character development. Yes, just something about it I feel like didn't reach its true potential. Because I think Woodlamac has an awful lot of potential, and I feel like we're starting to see more of that now. But I think the pace of which we reached that maybe could have been improved. But I also entirely appreciate that it's set up a whole new kind of situation, and there's only so much you can do with so much time. I'm not a story writer. There's a lot of things involved in it, right? But I would never say like, oh, I hate Woodlamac or I hate Dawn Trail. I know some people were quite firm in their opinion and their words for it, weren't they? I think she was great until the Crown Bearers arc with We Need to Talk. Yeah, exactly. That's what I think I mean by pacing. There was points where it was kind of just, not just Woodlamac, but the story in general was kind of grating because it just got quite repetitive. Are you doing good? Your birthday's tomorrow. Happy birthday. Is allowed to ask a gentleman his age. Only if you're comfortable with sharing. No pressure for that. But I do hope you have a wonderful birthday. Are you doing anything? Or are you the sort who combines Christmas and your birthday together? Because I know some people who have their birthday right near Christmas just put them together. But I do hope you have a lovely day regardless. Like, we get it, you want to talk. Some people don't want to talk back. Just wait until 7.5. That's the thing, right, Edge? Like, even in 7.1, I could see a good positive direction, and I'm curious to see where that goes. I think she became, I guess, more three-dimensional. I feel like at some points in Dawn Trail, she felt quite two-dimensional. And then you saw the potential of her towards the end. And I feel like with 7.1, and obviously as we go through the other patches, it will still, it'll continue to grow, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing it and finding out. You're going to combine both your birthday and Christmas. That's fair enough. And you're going to be 23 tomorrow. We'll have a lovely day. Still young, absolutely. 23 years young. But no, have a lovely day. And of course a wonderful Christmas too. Where we are in Dawn Trail needs to be something like patch 3 or 5 in, but we don't. But we did it in the beginning in the first patch. Dawn Trail needed to run the length for Stormblood, Shadowbringers and Endwalker to flash out. Maybe, you know, maybe it did need to be longer just to give them the space to do what they wanted to do. It could be something like that, but I guess if it went on for too long, then some people might say, oh, it's too long. It's difficult to get right, isn't it? But yeah, I do think pacing was the biggest issue. Because there's a lot of good in Dawn Trail. A lot of good in Dawn Trail. Like, I really liked the duties. I really enjoyed the duties. They brought in some interesting stuff. I like the designs. I really loved the whole Erenville storyline. Loved that. I mean, I love Erenville anyway, but I loved his whole situation. And I loved the friendship, or not friendship, the family brother and sister bond between Koana and Woodlamac. Like, a part of me kind of feels like, at least in the base Dawn Trail, that Koana got a bit more kind of growth than Woodlamac did. Is that wrong with me to say? I feel like he kind of had like a bigger jump in growth. Which is weird, because Woodlamac's like the main character, right? Like, Koana's more like side-ish character, but I feel like he had like way more kind of going on with him. But I guess he also had two dads. He had two dads guiding him around. I personally think Lemity is already a good character. She just got laid out at the end. Yeah, I'm not saying she's a bad character. I just think something wasn't laid out quite right. I'm still very happy that Hrothgar's Eorzea, the culinary masterpiece that is tacos! Yeah! That is true, we got our tacos. Graha got his tacos. So we can thank them for that. Thank you for the tacos. We'll have a huge Christmas dinner with table grilling, which means lots of carbohydrates to burn for workouts. Ooh, table grilling though. That sounds so nice. But yeah, I don't know if I make sense of what I'm saying about Koana. The tacos got so... I mean, tacos, main character of the expansion, 10 out of 10. Wonderful masterpiece of storytelling, the tacos. I need to get back into this story. I've gone off on a tangent. This is what happens when I play this game. I've gone on a complete tangent. Graha is here waiting for me. I'm so sorry, my beloved. I'm very sorry. I actually have a Graha plushie. Should I hold my Graha plushie while we read while we read through the Graha dialogue? I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem. It's okay. There you are, Adora. 'Twould seem we're early. My apologies for the wait. Ah, there he is. Not seen you in a while. You feel the same about Moen? Ah, Moen's so good though. Endwalker gave us curry, but Dawntrail gave us tacos. We also had the burger moment in Endwalker as well, didn't we? So we also got burgers. Rambrose, what a pleasure to see you again. How have you been? The pleasure is all mine, my friend. I've been well, and it gladdens me to see that you are too. I know that you have many demands upon your time, so I shall explain the particulars of our request at once. You know what I just suddenly thought? For Graha, it's been like over 100 years since he last saw his friend, right? That's kind of sad. He's there like, oh, I'm glad to see you're well. But it's been like a very long time for him in his mind, hasn't it? Like, I know this body isn't the body from the first, but he has the memories from the first, doesn't he? So he still has that passage of time in his head. That's sad. Oh, he must be happy to see his friend again. Because they went together at the Crystal Tower, didn't they? Now that I've already read this bit. Recently an explorer came to us who claimed to have discovered the Phantom Realm. The Phantom Realm? So this is what you meant by uncharted territory. You're not familiar? Perhaps unsurprising, given that it is a lesser-known legend. This legend holds that across Eorzea there exists a realm that appears as a mirage. Though visible from a distance, it fades away once one draws near. While it has featured in myths since ancient times, the realm's existence could not be proven, and thus it is seldom mentioned in literature. In spite of this, fueled by rumours of the occasional sighting, the myth has persisted and continues to capture the hearts and minds of explorers. Though you yourself should reach out to us, is this real then? When first the explorer in question approached us, we doubted him, but we couldn't doubt the evidence of our senses. Nay, the realm is real, as you will soon see for yourselves. Honestly, I was watching a video earlier of like funny out of context kind of cutscenes from Final Fantasy XIV, and there was one with Moen in it, and every time I see them I just get so sad. I get so sad. There was a couple with Moen in it, and I'm just like, Moen, no! Oh, it still breaks my heart even now, it really does. I cannot wait for the Radar trials where the Warrior of Light has to fight the real gods of Eorzea, the programmers. Dun dun dun! That would be like the end game, wouldn't it? Super end game. And good gods, a part of me still struggles to believe it, but we have no reason to doubt you. Suffice to say that we are eager to see the realm too. Whatever truth awaits, I pray you will succeed in finding it. Seek out the explorer, one Derek. He has seen more of the realm than us and should be willing to serve as your guide. I asked him to accompany me here, but he preferred to continue exploring on his own. He will be somewhere near the banks of Silvertear Lake, I expect. Derek! It's a very unfantasy sounding name, even though they gave it a fantasy spelling with the Y, because I've never seen it spelled with a Y. Understood. Our thanks, Rambros. So we're now going to go to the lake and look out over the waters together. No, we don't need to split up. Graha, we can go together. It's okay. I can provide you support. I'm not the one that needs support. I'm providing you support. It's okay, Graha. We don't need to split up again. When I left you behind, when I went to the Dawn Trail stuff, I was very, very sad. We can go together. Hey there, Magnifico. Thank you for the raid. I hope you well and had a lovely, lovely stream. I hope you're enjoying Hollow Knight, and of course, welcome on in, Raiders. Quick introduction, I guess. I am TofuuRabbit, or Tofu for short. Just a simple bunny rabbit here to play games, usually badly, and make friends. Ow! If that sounds like your sort of thing, your sort of vibe, I would love to get to know you. I play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. I promise I play other stuff as well, but my whole realm has just been taken up with this lately. So yeah. You had a decent stream, I'm glad to hear it. Obviously, if you need to get something to eat, something to drink, if you need to go and have a rest, make sure you look after yourself. Obviously, if you want to stick around, I'd love to have you, but if you need to go, I entirely understand. And for those who just came in as well, this is mostly a Dawn Trail spoiler zone. We have had a couple of discussions, but the actual story stuff on screen won't be Dawn Trail. You didn't mean to, did your finger slip? Hollow Knight is getting frustrating since I've only got support, challenging, endgame content left. And I have slow reactions and poor motor skills. Fair enough. I've heard Hollow Knight's kind of a difficult game anyway. I've wanted to try it, but I don't know how good I would be. Yeah, do your best. That's all you can do, right? With enough practice, I'm sure you can get through it. I'll just have a quick stretch. Give me a second. You won't spoil nothing, don't worry. I just know some people... most people who play Final Fantasy have got through it at this point, but I know a couple of people in chat haven't got that far. I know Beef, who I don't believe is here at the moment, has only just started around Reborn, and then Suki is finally in Heaven's Ward, so there are a couple of people who aren't quite there yet. Most of the game was well paced and at the right level of challenge. Oh, okay, because I know a lot of people love Hollow Knight, don't they? I should give it a go. I should give it a go. There's a few games on my list that I need to play, but I just keep on playing this. And I apologise for nothing. I will keep on playing this. You have the game, it's a good game. I've heard nothing but good about it. Beautiful graphics and music. I think I've bought a friend a Hollow Knight t-shirt before, because I know they're quite into it. I wonder if they still got it. It was a few years ago that I got them that t-shirt. I should. Hollow Knight is amazing. I will add it to the list. I will add it to the list. We could say that my hand slipped, yes. Yes. Oh.
I watched Alexander Hamilton the musical today and it was awesome.
Oh, wow. I'm glad to hear you enjoyed it. I've never seen that musical. And thank you for the resubscription. Thank you for the 16 months. I hope you're doing good, Narix. I've heard some of the music from it, but I've never seen it. Because is that the musical that has the sound bite that's kind of a meme at the moment, where it's like, look at my son, smart is not the word, no, pride is not the word I'm looking for, or something like that. Is that from the Hamilton musical? Yeah, it is. That's like one of the few things I know from that musical. And if you enjoy Hollow Knight, you're sure to love Silkso. And now you're sad. Oh no, is it a sad one? Oh no, no. Not a sad one. I'm going to take another sip of my drink. And I've just kept Graha here because if I don't click the next screen, then he can't go away. They are a bit harsh, but the way people are using it on TikTok is quite funny. It's normally footage of their cat like doing something stupid, and it's got that soundbite over the top, so that's kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I'm looking forward to playing a horror game you picked up for $5 recently. It's called My Putrid Ponies. And while I'm never a fan of horror games, the game looked like it had some love put into it. Ah! You know what the Steam sale's on, isn't it? Is anyone like looking to get anything in particular from the Steam sale? Silksong's been in the world. Oh, Silksong! Right! I didn't catch on to what the whole title was. We've spoken about Silksong before, haven't we? Wasn't someone doing some testing for that in chat? I can't remember who that was now. You must get it one day, surely, but that's such a big delay, isn't it? That's such a big delay. Okay, I'm gonna have to continue, Graha. You better meet me later on. You better meet me. They did say, okay, so hopefully, cross fingers, it's out next year. Fingers crossed. You better not leave me for long. I mean it. I don't have separation anxiety. No, 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 no. Not at all. Right, search for the explorer. Where are we going? Let's get my snowman back out. Whee! Do, 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 do. Here we go. Point of interest. Yeah, they don't seem to be here. I can't see them, that's for sure. Right, where is there another point of interest? There's one down here. Ow! My ankles! Are you over here? Are you down this hole? Oh, it's not a hole. He cannot be down there because... Oh, I see a thing over there. I bought a bunch of stuff as part of the Steam sale recently, including some point and click. Ah, point and clicks! I do like a good point and click. And Dark Souls 2. I haven't given the sale a proper look yet. I should give it a proper look. I was waiting to get paid, but I've been paid now. Oh my god, hopefully it's not like Duke Nukem Forever. Oh my god, imagine. Imagine. And you see a small Oppo. It couldn't possibly be the Explorer, or could it? Poof! I was the Explorer all along. It is I, Derek. Aw, they are cute though. Hello, little guy. Oh, you do like point-and-click adventure games? I could recommend... Oh yeah, definitely, over on the Discord server. Drop some in the suggestions channel, because then I'm more likely to keep track of it, because obviously I can write stuff down, but when it's all in the Twitch chat, it kind of gets lost, right? But I do like a good point-and-click, so I am down. Just in case you were entertaining the Fortadora, the Oppo isn't our Explorer. I have the man in question here with me. Oh, thank you, Graha. Thank you, Graha, for finding him. I was getting distracted by animals. He does not leave for long, but now you have to work him out more. He is getting fat from all the tacos. Gotta keep him active. I am Derek, the one who discovered the Phantom Realm. My apologies for making you search for me. I am Adora the Explorer. Curious about this creature, are you? I found him injured during one of my journeys and tended to him. Since then he has taken to following me around. He's inquisitive but otherwise harmless, so pay him no mind. You are the hero who delivered our star from Doom, are you not? What good fortune that one as capable as you should lend her aid. You will pray to him. Everyone pray to the baby Oppo. To be clear, our organisation has yet to accept the commission. Before we can make a decision, we would conduct a preliminary survey. Will you guide us to the Phantom Realm? Of course, I'll show you to the entrance at once. The gate to the realm let's try that again, shall we? The gate to that realm long dreamed of by explorers. Let us go. I'm happy we get to take Rohan on adventures now as well, because obviously at the end of Endwalker, when he's like, he thinks he's going to basically get dematerialized or whatever happened to them, and he's all like, one day my friend, we will go on grand adventures, you will tell me your stories and we can see the things in person and stuff. And now we can take him on adventures. Impressive, isn't it? When the gate manifested, so too did this magic, allowing one to thus walk upon water. Oh yeah, he's walking on water. This is just like Uriange's spell. He did make himself walk on water. Because the man cannot swim. Someone conceived the means to do this at will. An intriguing individual. And then splash, yep. He tried his best. It's perfectly safe, I assure you. Come. I didn't even realise they were standing on water at first. How far can you go though? Does it suddenly just cut off when you fall in? He's gone. Do do do. Do 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 do. Not a single fear, just out I go. I'm not scared. I'm not scared of nothing. By the 12, you truly can walk here. What magic is this? And by what means is it perpetuated? Had to take a second with that one. Forgive me. Let's continue on. It's okay. It's okay, buddy. It's okay. Do do do. Right, where are we going to end up? Hello? Oh, that hurt my eyes. My poor eyes. Where are we? Ooh. Oh, this is nice. Wait, why does this look familiar? This is the Phantom Realm. Why does this look familiar? Don't go looking at my undies. Yeah, I don't know why. Just think about this. Maybe it looks similar to another place, but it doesn't look quite the same. That might be what it is. I like it here though, it's very nice. And now you can walk on water. You can just walk to Dawn Trail. That'd be a very long walk though. To think that the entrance would lie over Silvertail Lake. There's nothing out of the ordinary with the environment. The sights, the sounds, the smells all appear as they should be in nature. That is to say, this place is no illusion. You know what? We need a nod counter. Am I going to go through all of the cutscenes and do a nod counter? I think we've spoken about this before, but they nod so often. Like, a definite way to basically end your life would be to do a drinking game where you take a shot every time they nod. So don't do that. That's a very bad idea of a drinking game. Because it would literally put you in hospital most likely. I bid you welcome to the navel of the Phantom Realm, the Omphalos. Or count all the animations where you get locked outside of cutscenes waiting for a character to animate walking away. True! Let me take a sip of my drink. My throat's a bit sore today, so sorry about the little coughs I've been doing. That would definitely be another bad one to do. They do take so long, and you're just stuck there, and they're like, oh, let us go over here together, and then they just walk off, and I'm just like, wait for me! I can't move! No, I said don't do it, Greenbird. I didn't say do it, so I didn't give anyone alcohol poisoning. If you try it, don't try it. You'll be going against my word. So I'm making sure you don't get alcohol poisoning. Because I care. And it's never as egregious as remember the time you were walking back and forth. Oh yeah, I do remember that. Oh my god, I do. Drink a lot of tea and water. So that'd be a good way to do a drinking game with tea and water. You need to pee a lot though. Hey there, Beef, how you doing? So what you're saying is we should take a shot every time they don't nod. No. That's even worse. That's just constant drinking of a small breather every so often. Just constant chugging, and then once in a while, oh god, they nodded. Thank god I can take a break. What's the free subs mount feature? So at the moment there's an event going on Twitch where if you gift free subs to any streamer streaming Final Fantasy XIV, you get the code for a Christmas mount to use in game. You drink a gallon of tea. Are you like a sweet tea person, or are you like a hot plain tea person? I've taken a break from Warframe PvP because it seems... Oh, another cheat. That sucks. When are you meant to drink then? You drink water when you're thirsty, Greenbird. And then cheeky hot chocolates with Baileys in them on Christmas Day. It reminds me of brothers with a feud, and they're like, tell my brother I said I was interested in her first. I saw her first. You like unsweet tea, that's fair enough. I'm a sweet iced tea sort of person, which probably sounds quite wrong coming from an English person, but I don't get along with hot drinks. The Umphalos, you say this place is called? A name of my own conception, I confess. I felt we needed something to call it by. Lest you wonder, the word means navel in an ancient tongue, an allusion to Mordona's location in the heart of Aldenard. And Rick, thank you for the follow. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing good today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everyone does have their own tastes, I do agree. But obviously, being English, you do get the whole, like, you're English and you don't drink tea kind of joke. And obviously, I know it's a joke. I do find it funny. But I'm a peach iced tea sort of person. As you can see, there are man-made structures and the place appears well kept, yet there isn't a single soul in evidence. 'Tis my hope that you will help me shed light upon this realm, to learn who created it and to what end. I should also like to know why it has revealed itself now. Was it simply chance that kept it hidden, or something more? The word means wa in ancient tongue. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. No worries, Magnifico. Thank you for popping by. Thank you again for the raid. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. And a nice Christmas if I don't speak to you before then. I've never tried peach lemonade. But now the question comes in. Do you mean like American lemonade? Or do you mean English lemonade? Probably American lemonade, right? In any case, let us begin by taking a look around. I do like it here. I like the colours. Phantom Realm made it kind of sound like it was going to be kind of, I don't know, dark, I guess. Mysterious Monument. There you go. What's the difference? American lemonade, from my understanding, is like lemon juice with loads of sugar in it. And it's like still, it's not fizzy, right? Whereas English lemonade is normally a clear, lemon-flavoured sparkling drink. Is my understanding. Obviously, correct me if I'm wrong. I've really sunk my teeth into the new Warframe update, and the verdict is you can't play as a falafel or say wow. 0 out of 10. Trash! Trash! You prefer the British lemonade. Yeah, because it's the whole thing about kids selling lemonade like in their front gardens and stuff, isn't there? A stone monument has been erected here, by whose hands you cannot say, but the motifs wrought onto its base appear familiar. Okay. Oh, I can show you the mount. No, I can't. I can't use it here. Wait a second. If I go... This is the mount. It's like a snowman. That's the mount you can get from the subs. Yeah. So you'd get a code that you then redeem on your Mog Station. There we go. What's Dutch lemonade? I am correct. Good, I thought I was right. What's the difference between Dutch lemonade and other lemonades? Hi, Grandma. Wait. Can I just... Let me just... Why must you be stood so close to... Okay, I'm going to go for a back hug. Give me a second. Give me a second. Just him just standing there while I'm just slowly trying to inch in closer. And then I can do... Wait. does get a face for a cleave, you're not wrong. A lot of bunny girl cleavage. Does that mean, though, he's like the optimal height for a Vera? From his perspective. If he's that sort of person, he might not be a cleavage man. I don't know. I don't know the law. Lemonade American is lemon juice, sugar and water mixed. Mixed taste depending on if you like sweet or tart. Okay. But Dutch lemonade is syrup. You kind of want them out. So if you gift free subs on any channel that's streaming Final Fantasy XIV until New Year's, then you can get them out. So obviously that can be mine, it can be someone else's. I'm not going to dictate where you go to, but enjoy your mount if you decide to get it. No kidnapping. It's not kidnapping if it's consensual. He wanted to come along. He was quite eager about it. Arak started it, Vogel. Arak started it. My streams lately have gone in quite weird directions at points. They honestly have. You're working on your song, which is going to be the battle hymn of the Flaffles invading Ilmeg to change the song, but it's slower going. You need to convince all of the pixies to change their song to your song. A number of structures such as this can be seen in the area. What purpose could they possibly serve? The architecture is unlike anything seen in Eorzea. Truly exquisite stuff. It's very nice, isn't it? It kind of gives me kind of Lakeland vibes. I know it's the wrong colour, but it kind of gives me Crystarium, Lakeland, but also the place you go with the ancients. I can't remember what it's called now. Kind of gives me vibes of that place too. He was already on the adventure. It's entirely consensual. No kidnapping going on here. Oh, you can see the Crystal Tower over there. Huh. So we're just like up in the sky. Not Amarat. Not those. None of those. Give me a second. These ones. These guys. The World Unsundered. Because it kind of had like the white buildings with the gold details, didn't it? Yeah, there you go. Elpis? Is it Elpis? Elpis is the name of the flower, right? You know what I mean though, don't you? The place you go with Eamon and Hades and the purple-haired one that I cannot remember the name of. Yes. That place. But you see what I mean? Kind of like the white and the colours and stuff. Kind of matches. That's probably what I was thinking of. Yeah, I can't... How do you say his name? Hyphlodeus. Hyphlodeus? That's probably what I'm thinking of when I see this place. That does make sense. Hyphlodeus. Okay, I got my Y wrong. I think that's definitely what I'm thinking of. Yeah, that's fair. As long as it makes sense. It's interesting you see the Crystal Tower over there, though. Reminds you of Stormblood. In the distance, you see what appears to be the Crystal Tower, though the clouds makes it difficult to be sure. It was seen that you were in the sky above Silvertear Lake. No such isle could be seen from the outside, however. Okay. Derek! Derek. There you are. What'd you find, Graha? Finished looking around, have you? What are your impressions? We've only had a cursory glance, but this is truly a mysterious place. The gleaming spire rising beyond the clouds, that is most certainly the Crystal Tower. No worries, best boy, lurk all you need to. And judging by its aspect, we are a considerable distance above Silvertear Lake, which would suggest the gate we entered is a teleporter. No, Grahati is not allowed to fall off a cliff. Not allowed. I will protect my cat boy. However, if this isle lies where it appears to lie, then it couldn't have escaped the Battle of Silvertear skies unscathed. Which is to say, we are in Mordona, and yet we are not. 'Tis as if we were displaced from our world, if only slightly. Displaced is an apt way to put it. Was there aught else you noticed? Aye, the motifs upon yonder structure. They are unmistakably the marks of the 12. A smooth Asian! Oh no! Flashbacks to Emmett Selk. Oh god! By which I posit that this was created to be a place of worship. But by whom? I cannot think of any who could have possibly built such a grand premises, never mind magically concealed it. At least not in the wake of the Battle of Silvertear skies. Aye, this is a mysterious place indeed. I do like it though. Okay, complete. Do, do. It was the fairies! The pixies do get up to a lot of stuff, so it could easily be the pixies. Well, it seems there is but one solution for our ignorance, a thorough investigation. For this we will require more manpower and supplies, among other things. With your permission, we will confer with our representative Kryal and make the necessary arrangements for a formal investigation. If that's what must be done to commence your work in earnest, then by all means. Without further ado then, let us return to Sharlayan. Hold, mortals! Hello? God, is that you? They're going around hiding the sacred altars by using the same magitech they used to cloak their boom boxes. You bully it! Don't bully me. Ah! At least the plushies are soft. Ooh! This is very like Chaos Emeralds, isn't it? You profane this sacred realm with your very presence and must answer for your inference. Ah! Put that away! Put it away! Put it away, sir! No, don't zoom in on it! Put it, Put it away! Feet! They are beefcakes, aren't they? Right, I am Byragot, the builder. Byragot, then the 12 are real? Let there be no doubt. We are not simulacra born of mortal flesh. Hey there, Fru. I don't want those zoom-ins. I don't need to see that business. I don't need to know that the god of... That one's a crafter god, right? I don't need to know that he's packing. I don't need to know that. Nay, we are the 12 divinities true. And in Hydaelyn's absence, we are the star's rightful rulers. Its will. And I instantly go, I'm gonna fight. Closely we have watched mankind. They are huge, aren't they? And we've determined that you, the champion of Hydaelyn, pose a threat to our ascension. Yeah, Byragot the builder, I thought he was. Zooms in. Zooms in. We are foolish to wander into our realm. You are foolish to wander into our realm. We could destroy you with ease here and now. But as divinities, we must demonstrate grace and forbearance. 2 hammers, so he's super efficient when it comes to crafting. There is but one path. We must weigh this mortal's worth. Here, here, let there be a trial. While the mortal would invariably be destroyed, it would at least provide us with a diversion. What? You suddenly appear and expect us to simply comply with your whims? Protest if you wish, but mortal logic means naught to gods. You will abide by our laws. Lo, the gateway to our sanctum lies open. Show us the strength of mankind. Show us the honour of mankind. Show us the spirit of mankind. If man would remain the master of his own destiny, then assemble your comrades and come. Come and prove your worthiness. Now, how difficult are these raids? Are they alright? Are they not too bad? Am I going to be caught off guard is all I'm asking. And also, does anyone want to tag along? Is the next question. They're not too bad, okie dokies. Even if I'm doing healer, do you think I'll be alright? Because I've been pressured. I wasn't that badly pressured. There's a fair amount of walking, unfortunately, Beef. The rocks aren't just in a pile altogether. 7 hells. During my previous forays, nothing like this ever happened. I encountered not a single soul, and certainly not gods. And by their own admission, they mean to take over the star. What are we to do? They're not that bad. I play Sage as healer, and you did just fine. I'm not the most confident of healers. You're a little sad though. Group DPS had skyrocketed for this raid series. And you end up skipping a decent amount of fights now. Oh, is that going to happen? Oh, it's going to be a pain. The situation has indeed taken an unexpected turn, but we must try to think clearly. The 12 have long been revered and worshipped in Eorzea, and myths about them abound. But to my knowledge, they have never thus appeared so openly before people. For those beings to suddenly reveal themselves just when we're here, claim supremacy over the star and challenge Adora to a trial. Too much about this feels odd, and it gives me pause. It gives you pause? You are a cat. Fair enough, yet as it stands, it seems we can't dismiss the threat either. You should never tell Gaius that you go and fight the gods of Eorzea, given his whole speech against them. That's true in main story quests. Are the 12 otherwise engaged? Whatever they are, if they're issuing a challenge and challenge accepted... Gaius van Balzar once said that the 12 too were simply primals. This is turning out to be another strange affair. Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Yeah, the invasion is happening. We can't go against the falafels. No way. It'd be a whole different cutscene. Dependable as ever, my friend. In any event, if these beings seek dominion over the star, as they say, what happens here may have far-reaching implications. To that end, I believe we should take action. Suffice it to say that you're with me. Stuttering, stammering. Then the students of Baldesion will officially tend to the situation? Aye, in the course of studying the star's mysteries, we have undertaken to deal with any threats that may arise. This is no different. Okay. I don't think guys that big should be allowed the falafel brain spores. That's quite a scary thought. Okay, speak with Graha. Don't mind if I do. Graha. Boop. So much dialogue. I guess they got to set up a whole situation, don't they? Right, let us deliberate a course of action. Derek, know ye aught of these beings' sanctums? Aye, they are the domains in the Phantom Realm that lie beyond each gate. I've explored them all. Perhaps due to etheric instability, there are times when one can enter when ordinarily one cannot, but 'twould seem the way has been opened for us. While I encountered no gods during my previous forays, I saw enough to know my way around. I am but a humble explorer and cannot contend with gods, but if you would be willing to protect me, I will serve as your guide. Assemble your comrades, Byragot bade us. As strong as I know you are, we know little and less about our foes, neither their strength nor their true nature. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to contend with them unprepared. Oh. And so, as much as I would like to accompany you, I shall do what affords us the best chance of victory. While you set forth and answer the god's challenge, I will work behind the scenes in my capacity as a student. For one, it would behoove us to arm ourselves with knowledge about the 12, and I shall begin by apprising Kral of the situation. You're leaving? You're leaving me? I'm off to fight gods and you're going? By thus utilising our resources to the fullest, we shall overcome whatever trials await us. You are the brains of the operation, I suppose. I think he just wants another taco, so he's leaving. I've been thinking about how I do this. When I watch a game I don't know that well, I make funny comments about what I do understand, and it becomes its own mythos. It really does. It really does. Hey there, Laquan, I do have a Discord server. You can find the link to it below. Okay, so enter. Right, so question. Does anyone want to tag along before I queue up? Obviously no obligation, no expectation, but I thought I'd offer it in case anyone's wanting to join in. Otherwise I'll just queue up and see what happens. I do not voice chat over on Discord with people, unfortunately, but thank you for the follow. I do like it here, it's very nice. I'm worried about going in this. Let me remember my buttons. Okay, so obviously that draws my cards. I do remember my cards. There's a ranged one, a melee one, a shieldy-esque one, a regen one, and a damage reduction one, I think. I'll recognise them when I see the colours. Then that's my big area thing where I decrease everyone's damage. That's my raise, that's my swift cast. And then I've got heal, 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 regen, reduce damage, AoE heal, AoE heal. And that's my big bubble where I need to stand still, and that's why I always forget. I need to stand still for my big bubble. And then you've got poison, basically, normal damage, AoE damage, AoE damage. That's the one that I think flashes up every so often. And I've got my lucid dreaming, my Suna, and my sleep. Okay. Okay. Can't tag along today, that's fine, no worries at all. Would say that it would be scary for guys. Inga, thank you for subscribing, much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Would say that it would be scary for guys to use the ultimate weapon to collect these guys, but also he and that is a level 50 mission and this is level 90. They would have eaten it up. Yeah, they would have eaten the machine. Let us queue on up. Hopefully it won't be too long of a queue. We'll give this a good go, shall we? 10 minutes ain't so bad. Just hopefully I remember all my buttons properly. I need to remember not to move for that one because I always mess that up. But I only need to think about one party of people, don't I? So that's not too bad. So as daunting as it kind of sounds when you think 24-man, it's not. You've only got 8 you need to look after. So that's okay. So obviously bigger than a normal party, but not like ridiculous. I'm sure I could manage. I'm sure we'll find out. How soon before someone dies? Should probably set up a timer. I'm so out of practice on my healers. So out of practice. I'm looking forward to seeing what they all look like though. This isn't Dawn Trail, this is Endwalker. This is some Endwalker content I never finished. Because I just never got around to it, so we're doing it now. Hey there, Inker, I hope you're doing good. Yeah, because I think I did the Pandemoniums, but I didn't do these ones. But I haven't done the latest Alliance raid, because I know there is one now for Dawn Trail, isn't there? I've not done that. I've done the lightweight was it 3 or 4 fights? I've done those, but I've not done the latest Alliance raid. This questline was honestly a nice capper for the Realm Reborn story. Ah, really? Maybe I should have done it sooner. There's probably loads of stuff that I've missed and just not got around to be fair. Just because I only quite recently did the Heaven's Ward Alliance raids. Were they Alliance raids? They were normal raids, the Alexander ones. They were normal raids, weren't they? Not Alliance raids. But I've only recently done those. I just forgot to do them. But that was fun, I did enjoy doing those. Though I will say people were very impatient for first timers. I'd be all like, oh, first timer, like in the chat, and everyone would just steamroll ahead. And they're not very long. So that was a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. I have tissues on hand. I do not. Am I going to need tissues? I cry quite easily through. Am I going to need tissues? Just as long as I get to tell those rocks what's what, bossing me around, telling me to find some crystals and all. You need the power of the crystals to spread the brain spores. Yeah, I guess Endwalker did make me cry a lot, so maybe I should expect to cry. Yeah, this was the Heartbreak expansion, that's very true. I did cry quite a lot playing Endwalker. It was a very heartbreaking one. The first one's pretty easy. Okay, cool. Like, I'm not expecting it to be a complete train wreck. It's just obviously I've not done them and I've not looked into them. And where I've not done healing for a long while, I just don't want to be a burden to other people just trying to get through their roulettes, basically. But it should be okay. I'll put in the chat that I'm a first timer. So, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Green DPS, true. If anyone ends up dying, that's their fault. They shouldn't be getting hit. Me healing people? No. It's the third one that's hard. So how many are there? Is it 3 of them? 3 or 4? I think it's 3? 3. There's 3 of them. I don't know if we'll manage them all today. We'll find out. 4 of them? 3 of them? 4 of them? Well, at least we can get them started at the very least. And I guess I can hold off and finish them on another stream. Maybe. Ah, 3 raids, 4 bosses. Okay, that makes sense. 4 bosses each. 3 raids. That makes sense. You're alright, Edge, don't worry. Brain spores are spread chiefly through physical contact, and they also flake off the falafel potato exterior and coat the ground for others to find. Ah, but if you have the favours of a deity on your side, which you will get if you collect the crystals, surely that would help you in your expansion. I'm glad there's no gatekeepers. There probably are some. I mean, I had an encounter a few days ago that wound me up a little bit, with people being impatient but also quite rude about it. Basically being like, why should I wait for people? And basically having no regard over the fact that they were new once as well. And they did rub me the wrong way a little bit. But for the most part, everyone's nice. For the most part. But that was just on a freaking Crystal Tower Alliance raid as well. So it was like a level 50 Alliance raid, and this person was... I don't want to say it, but they were kind of up themselves. Thank you for the follow, by the way, gamer. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But then they're like, oh, why should we wait for a couple... I think one thing they said was like, why should 22 people wait for a couple of people? And I was like, because they're new. They're watching the cutscene. You know what I mean? Like, they just didn't seem to grasp the idea of, like, being considerate to people. Thank you for the hydrate, by the way. And that's something that really winds me up. Like, I'm not someone who gets angry at people very easily. I'm not a very angry person. But one way to really, like, get me quite wound up with someone is like, I guess entitlement, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word, but just like that complete lack of consideration towards anyone else and thinking that's all that matters kind of thing. They are all that matters. That winds me up. I'm like, no, you're not doing this. When you came here for the first time, you would have wanted people to wait for you. Don't lie and say you wouldn't have. You would have. You would have wanted people to wait for you. You main tank and even you understand wait. I mean, they were a DPS and then they ended up getting killed because they were typing. So that was fun. They ended up getting killed because they were typing a comeback to someone. Because they were basically arguing with like 5 or 6 different people. All of whom would like basically being like, no, you were wrong there basically. And they were completely like, nope, I'm right. I did nothing wrong. But then they died. And I was like, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I can see their point of 22 versus 2 people argument, but dude, it's like 26. That's the thing, right? It's one of those, it's like, from a bit of a perspective, I understand it's a lot of people who are waiting, but it's also, like I say, it's general etiquette, it's only like 20 seconds. They were going on about racing someone, and I'm just like, you're in the longest roulette possible out of all of the roulettes. Just wait for the goddamn cutscene. Like I say, like everyone was new once, and I'm a bit like, the poor person as well, they were in my party, and at the end they were apologising. And I was like to them, no, don't say sorry to them. Don't say sorry to them. They should be saying sorry to you. Like, they apologised because of this person. And I was like, no, you're not apologising for nothing. No. And then at the end, I was like to them, oh, I'm sorry about that. Normally people are fine, sort of thing. I just felt so bad for them. You brain off all of that content. Oh yeah, I do it while working. Oh, a meme. I would love to see a meme. You want to speed and blitz the dungeon or raid, and then you get a group of friends to run it with you. That's it, right? Like, I don't know. Like, I get it. You just want to get it done. I understand that it's long. But it's just like, hold some consideration for people kind of thing. I know maybe sometimes I go a bit too far in my consideration for people, because I really do try. But they just seem to be the complete opposite end of the spectrum, and I'm just like, you are the oil to my water, is all I'm going to say. It's much better to do the endgame stuff with a stable group, absolutely. Get a group of friends together, like your free company or something, and go and do it that way. Then we're... Yeah, like, with the, Dawn Trail stuff, everyone was new, weren't they? Oh, you posted the meme. Let me have a look. Okay, have a quick look at this.
Supercharge your ideas with Gemini, your AI assistant from Google on Acer Chromebook Plus.
Last one to the boss is a rotten egg.
Right, should I try and get this up? Oh! Now, is there like a bonus sub thing going on? That's the second group of subs from Valorant. Well, Wolfie, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Much appreciated.
Good job!
Thank you. I hope you're doing great today. Then, is there a bonus thing going on? I think there is, right? Is there like an event on? Right, let me try and open this up. Hopefully this queue doesn't pop while I quickly sort this. It's going to be messy, but I'm just going to quickly pop this up so we can watch it together. An absolute Chad, aren't they? Oh, I think they did do it last Christmas as well. I think you're right. There was a banner on my Twitch page, so maybe that's what that is. So I guess when you gift subs, they're giving like X% of subs as well on top of that. That's nice. I saw a goal, so we must reach it. Right, what am I trying to do? This queue's going to end up popping before I get this done, isn't it? Hey there, Snow. How are you doing? Don't make source visible just yet. So I can make sure I got the right window. It's going to be so messy, but that's okay. Capture audio. Is that the correct? Does that not add an extra bar to my thingamabob? No? How did I do this last time? Free gifts for the mount. Yeah, you should be given a code that you can then redeem on your mug station. So let me do this. And then... Wolfie, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Just going to shrink that down. It's going to be messy, but it's fine. And then, properties. Why isn't it doing the audio? You know what? I can just quickly change my game audio to that window. It'll do the trick. So let me quickly change my game audio to wait for the cutscene. And I'm going to turn it up a tiny smidge because it might be a... No, you should be alright actually. Tell me if this is too quiet for you guys. I can still hear the games. I'll be able to hear if it pops. Okay. All the sound's just not going to work. Why isn't that working? Why isn't that working? We've had this problem before, haven't we? What am I doing wrong? Should have waited for the bonus to gift yours. Oh, don't worry. I do appreciate it. And Edge, thank you for the free gifted. Enjoy your mounts. I'm just having tech problems. I think I made it work on the Discord last time, didn't I? Which was weird. I just don't understand why it's not capturing the audio for that window. Well, it's over on the Discord. I'm having tech issues. I'll quickly give it a look. Remove. Maxwell's hidden. I'll quickly give this a look. I've still got some time on my queue. The queue's going to be a long one, it's looking like. I can't remember how I made this work last time.
Last one to the boss is a rotten egg. Hey-ya!
Oh, can you hear that? Is that coming through? Ah! Wait a second. Wait a second. Can you hear it? Okay. So if I do this, we're going to work this out. We're going to work this out. So it is going to do the noise through my Discord. Ooh, we're learning things. So don't make it visible just yet. Okay. So now we can watch this now. Okay, hopefully this works.
Last one to the boss is a rotten egg. Hey-ya! Wait a minute. I have an aggro. Well, where's your tank? Oh, the tank's outside? But why? The healer is outside. But why?
But why?
And what about the bird? Oh. The bird's watching a cutscene. Yeah, you know what? That's very fair, actually, yeah. This is gonna hurt.
That's good. Like, because obviously people can accidentally pull aggro sometimes, right? And that's fair enough. Like, mistakes happen. And like, that's happened a couple times when I've been in parties and they've been like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. And I was like, yeah, no worries, no sweat. But it's just when it's like the deliberateness and the clear lack of caring. That's when it's annoying. Because like I say, mistakes happen. So like in that meme, they didn't realise kind of thing. But why? I like that one, that's good. But why? Come on! It's been 15 minutes! I'm playing healer! Let me in! Let me in! What can I do in the meantime? So I've got to get back here is the thing though, right? So I don't really want to leave. Because it's probably going to be a pain in the butt to get back here, isn't it? It's taking so long! I thought I had healer rights. I know my rights. I get to skip the queues. What was I doing? It's easy to get back there. Because if it's easy enough to get back here, then I will go and do something else. I'll put me back here as well. Oh, perfect. Okay, so what we'll do then. What we'll do then is go over here and get some of our dailies done while we're waiting. Because I didn't want to suddenly be like, oh, I've got to go all the way back over. So that's fine. That's fine. I'm surprised how long he's worked today. You're welcome for the mount. I hope you enjoy it. It's dead cute. Here we go. I can show it now. There they are. I like just standing around, just like as a snowman. You're behind on your Pelu dailies. Yeah, I'm not quite at that level yet. But I have done some of them because I did get up to level 90 on my previous class that I was doing. Isn't it cute? It's so cute. You just kind of hop around. Whoop. Right, let's go on up. We can get some dailies done while we're waiting for the... Oh, of course now it pops as soon as I travel somewhere else. Come on. It is just a reskin. I mean, there's been a few like that on Twitch, right? Where they're just like reskins or re-releases, right? It never fails, it's so true. This is lovely music here, isn't it? Now, Beef, I know you're a long way from this point, but when this music starts, the point you're at in the story, and then this music starts, so heartbreaking, so emotional. You have a wonderful rest of your day, Edge. Thank you for popping by. Oh, come on! Thank you for popping by. Have a wonderful Christmas if I don't see you before then. If you celebrate. And if you don't, just have a good day in general. Let me in! This is the song that made me turn off my mount music. Because I felt bad for going on my mount whenever I came here. Because I felt like I couldn't interrupt the music. Hi, first time here. Okay, so people know it's my first time now. You're unsure sadly how much you'll play Final Fantasy XIV, just your circumstances have changed and you stick with... That's fair enough. You can always cancel your subscription and restart it as well, so make sure you're not spending money if you're not using it. Because you can cancel the subscription and resubscribe later on the same character. Because I did that, I unsubscribed for a couple of years and then came back. This is pretty! You bought the bulk 6 months. Oh no! I paid like every month. I love the lighting. Right, so hopefully I get along with this okay. We will find out. How long until someone dies is the question. What do we think? How long until someone dies? The first fight? The second fight? It's gonna happen, isn't it? They got an instant pop. Oh, good for some people. Someone in the chat just said they got an instant pop. Good for some. Nah, 15 minutes isn't too bad. I've had way worse. Oh, someone else queued for an hour and a half. I didn't have it that bad. It could have been a lot worse, apparently. Bye, Derek. Whee! Right. So I've got a regen on you, and also that, and also that. And that is my melee one, isn't it? Yes. Okay. Just got to re-familiarise myself with everything. Drop down one of those. Do a big heal. Okay. Get out of that, because that doesn't look too good. And I was right to get out of that. Good stuff. How's everyone doing? Everyone's doing alright. I can draw some extra cards. Let me do the damage boost thingamabob as well. That will help us. And then I'll wait for that to go down before... There we go. So let me do one of those. Pop that on the ranged. Oh god, what's going on here? Okay, about here looks okay. And then I need to do a heal. And a heal. Oop, that doesn't look good. Okay. Hercules at home. True. It's very... They are kind of Hercules coded, aren't they? Right, so add another one of those down. I've lost my mouse. Nope, I found it. I'm going to go back onto him. Do another regen. Everyone's alive at the moment. I'll pop another one of those. I don't know if that's run out yet, but I'll pop another one of those down. I can draw some extra cards. That's my swordy card. That's my damagey card. So I'll do one of those. Then I'll give you one of those back. Give you one of those. Oh god, that scared me. Okay. And then that's another melee situation. Hey there, Foss. Welcome on in. I'm glad you like my model. Thank you. I've been getting a lot of compliments on my model lately, which is funny because we've got a new one in the works. But thank you. I do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. Oh, we're meant to go over here. Ah, I see. I don't fully understand how to register that one. I will just follow the crowd. This is a follow the crowd situation, I think. Okay. If in doubt, follow everyone else because they know what they're doing. Oop! Ah, didn't quite do so good there. That's okay. We can do one of these. And pop a regen on you. Pop a regen on you. Oop! And then draw some extra cards. Just follow the crowd. If in doubt, follow the crowd. And then if it ends up going wrong, that's their fault, not your fault. That's how that works. It's not your fault if you're just following everyone else. You're doing well. Glad to hear it. I'm super excited about the new model. It's been kind of going on in the background for a while now. It's a whole new redesign, whole new model, whole new assets. And we've had this model for a couple years now, I think. And I'm so excited about the new design. I think it looks so good. So I do hope everyone likes it. It's always a bit nerve-wracking, isn't it, when you change things? Because I know when I went from VOD to live 2D, at first some people didn't like it. And some people were like, no, I prefer your old model and things like that. So hopefully that doesn't happen quite so much this time. We'll find out though. Your Instacart driver refunded the chocolate truffles, but they were out. Oh no, not the chocolate truffles. You're learning the way of the healer, or I'm not the one to learn from. I'm not the one to learn from. Stray, thank you so much for the subscription and welcome on in. Welcome. You wanted the mountain for the model is cute, so hi. Well, thank you. It's free gifted subs to get the mount. I don't know if you can do those subs over different channels or not. I'm not too sure. But I appreciate... Oh! No! I appreciate the sub regardless. I'm getting distracted, Arak. I've got streaming responsibilities. Do we all get hit by that? Okay, cool. It's quite common to get hit by that one. It was very quick, wasn't it? Okay, so let me pop that on you. And then I've got... No. I'm trying to cast my spells. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub as well. Thank you. And another gifted sub. Enjoy your mount. Thank you so much. It's super cute, the mount. I've been enjoying it. Have you seen the destructive static being cast? I don't know. Where's everyone going? I'm going to follow you guys. Where are you going? Let me stick a regen on you. Oh, everyone's okay. Cool. Everyone's doing okay. Everyone's doing alright. Oh, no. People are no longer doing alright. Oh, we're dead. We did it. No one's died. Woo! Yes. You'll stick around and watch while I hope you enjoy my dreadful gameplay. But no, thank you for those subs. Like I say, I do enjoy that mount. It's super adorable. I like just standing in places with it. I did do it. No one's died yet. It's peaceful fighting music, and you've got me screaming over the top of it. But I'm doing okay. I'm doing a passable amount. Considering how out of practice I... Oh, this is so pretty. We're on the hand. Considering how out of practice I am, I will take it. Right. So draw my cards. Give those ones to you. That's my ranged one, so give that to you. Drop that down. Okay. Oh, okay. Group heal. Group heal. Okay. Oh, I can do my damage boost thing now. Now, what's going on here? What's going on here? Just in the middle? Everyone's going over this side. Oh, I see, I see. Do I see? I followed and that is fine. I read the room. That's enough for me. I read the room. Let me stick another regen on our tank. Broken world. Okay. Ah, one of these is running over here and we should be alright. Get ready with an extra little heal situation. Did that too soon, but it's okay. There we go. Now do it. I can go right down the thingies as well. Right, so where do we need to... Everyone's going here, so I'll follow the crowd. That was a good choice. Someone did die though. Oh no! Oh no, are they just not here? Because their names are greyed out. No, they're there. They're getting raised now. My first death. Oh, they fell down the gap between the fingers. Okay, I couldn't have helped that. That was out of my control. That was not my fault. Stick another one of those down. Where's everyone going? You're going this side this time, are you? People seem a bit less sure this time, but I ended up being correct. That's okay. Pop those back down. You're a melee, so stick that down. And then I can do double tank buster. Don't want to be near that. Oh, the little zappies. Right. Okay, at least I know what I'm looking for this time. Little zappies. I wish I could zoom out a little bit more. I don't really know where best to put my camera to see it all proper. Right, so... Ooh. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh. This hand is so big. Oh no! Now what? Now what? Oh god, I'm dead. Didn't know what to do there. That was my fault. I wasn't expecting that. Nah, they're nearly dead anyway. It's fine. Right. So where are the zappies? Ah, is that the zappies? Yes, that's the zappies. Thank you for the follow, by the way, Foss. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Hey! So where do we go from here? This hand is massive.
Come, mortals.
Come,
Enter
mortal.
my realm, if you dare.
Okay, get rid of those. Do you just walk through? Ah, you gotta click it. That makes more sense. I didn't see the writing. That's true, they wouldn't be convincing if they didn't drop meteors. Though I do think I came up with an all-encompassing analogy for the different job classifications of Final Fantasy XIV. Healers are like mothers and grandmothers, giving you soup and cookies and soothing the hurts. DPS are your cousins, wild and rowdy, causing mischief, but in general getting business done. And tanks are the big brothers standing between you and those that do the hurting. That does work. That does make sense. That does make a lot of sense. Okay. And then let me do another one of those. Draw my cards. Oh, let's do a quick. Another one. And then I can give. Ooh. Here. 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 And then out. Okay. Let's be in for the. Ooh, okay. In again. Is that what we need to be doing? Ooh. Just pop another regen on you. Hey there, Phoenix, how you doing? I'm trying my best. I've not healed for a while, but I'm doing these raids that I've not done before. And so I had to use one of my level 100 classes, because I don't have my current class that I'm grinding up to 90 at the moment. You have to look at the dots. Ah, I see. It worked out. It's fine. I'm not even paying attention to the music. Is that bad?
You will be scoured by the light of the sun.
Okay, so drop another one of those. Draw my cards. Do that, and then this is a ranged one. Everyone's dying. It's not bad, just an experience. I think it's because my attention's quite split, isn't it? Oh god! So I think my brain ends up blocking out some stuff so I can concentrate on other stuff. If that makes any sense whatsoever. Okay. Stick a regen on you. Do a small heal as well. Why not? Chuck a heal on. Right, so let me... Streamer brain is such a thing. Luckily, I never claimed to be good at these things, so I don't have much to live up to. Right. You're healed back up. You're healed back up. Let me do one of those. Your regen. I may as well top up your regen. Redraw my cards. Send out one of those. Okay, so you can get a spire and an arrow. Then that's the melee one. Give it to you. Where's everyone going? Everyone's going. Everyone's going. Everyone's going. Everyone's going. You love my streams. I meant more the gameplay side of things. I've never claimed to be good at a game. Here we go. How's your regen's still up? My cards are still recharging. I do like this character's design. So what are they doing? They're going around the edge. No! That's fine. Let me quickly do a heal. I try to be a chill place just to hang out and chat, basically. That's kind of like my aim with my streams. I'm not the most, like, over the top or witty or anything like that, but I'm just here for a natter. Do one of those. Oh, everyone's going over here, everyone's going over here. I was too slow. No! Should have popped my sprint a little bit more, but that's okay. That's okay. We've nearly got her regardless. Is your regen still on? Your regen is gone. Let me redraw my cards. So we got these squares. Now, is it get away from the squares? I mean, they are on fire, so you would think get away from the squares. Let me put my sprint. Pop my sprints. Spring. Okay. And then that is my ranged one. Give it to the Picto. Do another little boost of damage and another AoE. Yep, yep, yep. Run! Okay, everyone's fine. Everyone's fine. We're okay. I don't want to be in front of them though. That's not where I belong. I guess we want to go right up here. Ooh, okay. So start like here, maybe. You saw most of it. We're right on the end of the fight. Yep. Oh, managed to make that. And then over here, over here, over here. This is a fun bit. I like this. Okay, and then I'm going to have to do a big old one of those. And I'll chuck that in for good measure. But you were the anti-Grinch who saved Christmas last year. I just showed up and natted on Christmas. I don't know if I'll be able to do that this year. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing on Christmas at the moment. Oh, I like that. I like these. I like these. Can I only greed on them? Ooh.
I am Null, keeper of the realm of the living.
Hey Nord. How you doing? Someone's done a ready check. I'm not ready. I'm in a cutscene. I'm not ready. Please wait. If you start it, just don't go too far. Give Give me a chance to see the mechanics, please. I can't weigh in as I don't play Final Fantasy XIV. The thinking is it's better to be known for your personality than being good at a game. It goes both ways, isn't it? It depends on the content you're looking for. But I guess my content has its space. But in the same way, people who are really good at games, their content has the space. You know what I mean? I don't really want to greed them, but I'll greed them because I want to use them for glams. No, wait for my cutscenes, boss! They waited, everyone's lovely. Thank you for waiting for me. It was literally just me. I did say at the start that I was new though in my defense. Okay, and then we've got melee. Let us do one of these. Okay. Is this what I need to be doing? Is this what I need to be doing? Yes, it is what I need to be doing. Hyper, thank you for resubscribing. Thank you for the 18 months. I hope you're doing good today. Let's stick that regen back down. And then we need to do another one of these. And one of those. Is it the other way around this time? It's looking like it is. Because the things were floating around, so I'm guessing that kind of says what's doing it. Like what order they're going to go in. Up, up, dip, dip. Trying to get over there, but not be on the other guys. Okay, AoE heal. Get away from those ones. Stick a regen. Draw my cards. Right, and then give those to you. Do another one of those. Oh god, get away from them. Get away from them. Do another regen. Yeah, we reached it today, Hyper. Isn't that super cool? I didn't know if we would make the goal by the end of the year, I'll be honest. With everything that I've been up to with my streaming lately, but we managed to, and I really appreciate it. What's this? This does not look good. Right, everyone's going over here, so I'm just gonna... There we go. That was the right thing to do, apparently. Another regen. Ah, thank you, Hyper. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to happen. But somehow it did, and I will take it. Nice way to end the year off, isn't it? There was so many things on screen. I'm so bad at like processing stuff as well. Like when there's a lot of stuff on screen, I struggle. I always have done. That's why I'm really bad with like rhythm games, for example, because I just can't like process all of the stuff on screen. So when there's like that much going on, I'm kind of just like, I do not know what's going on. Okay. That makes sense though. I can see what's going on here. Nope, I missed it, I missed it. I had the right idea, just slightly wrong positioning. There you go. There you go. Yep. Right, do I have time to drop a heal now? Run! Run! Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Are we good? Are we safe? Are we okay? Okay, I think we're okay. I can actually start hitting the guy again now. Stick another... You don't want to be in front of him! That's scary! Okay. Somehow I got lucky when positioning there. Oh, someone is... someone limit breaking? Does someone limit break there? Oh, fired up. So what's that? That's going over there. That's not something we can hit though. Well, there's one... Okay, so 1, 2. 1, 2. We might not find out. There we go. We didn't find out. Something would have happened there that probably would have killed me. GGTY.
Found worthy.
It's nice music, isn't it? One thing that Square always gets right is its music. I unironically listen to the Final Fantasy XIV soundtracks in my own time. Completely in my car, I'll be listening to it. I think my top listened to stuff this year was Final Fantasy stuff. Though to be fair, my handcam streams did kind of mess with my Spotify Wrapped, because obviously I play music in the background when I'm doing my handcams. So my entire thing was just taken over by like stuff that I play on my handcams. I want that! And I want the cards. I don't think I'll get it, I rolled quite low. I got it! Did I get it? No, I didn't. Ah, I thought I got it. Dang it! It's okay. I'll have another chance. I'll be back. I thought I had it for a second. Nah, I don't want the skirt. I don't think I got any of it, and I rolled quite high for some of those. Oh well. Oh well, I will give it to the healer. And we will leave. We will leave. The Final Fantasy XIV soundtrack is amazing, but then, yeah, all of them are amazing, absolutely. Like I say, Square Enix never miss with their music. They're really good. And you aspire to write as well as this, especially since Graha's back with Cryo. Oh, bedtime. Let me just... I was tempted to start snoring down the microphone. Thank you for the bits, Devil. Thank you, thank you. Jigglypuff. I guess you'll need the music as a kind of semi-makes sense in the universe, right? But to be fair, there's so many genres of music in this game. I think you can get away with a lot. Your Spotify... I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. My Spotify Wrapped is not accurate at all. I stream music... stream music is in there, but also I have a playlist for your young daughter that is on every time you're in the car. Ah! That's fair enough, that's fair enough. Yeah, mine was taken over by my stream stuff this year. But I don't listen to as much music as I used to anyway. I only really listen to music when I drive these days. Though, I say that, I've been in a bit of like a nostalgic mood with my music lately. So I've been listening to stuff I used to listen to like 10, 15 years ago. But I've been listening to it also like while I'm working, which I've not listened to music while working for a while. So that's been like a change of pace. Oh, that's strange. Did you fall asleep for a few minutes there? I can't tell you what happened there. No idea. You're safe, thank goodness. I rushed here as soon as I heard the tidings from Raha. Is this true? Beings claiming to be the 12 have appeared. It's fun to revisit things when you have a better understanding of music and more experience. It's nice kind of to go back to stuff, right? And sometimes the mood just kind of takes you. So I've been listening to a lot of this Korean group called B1A4. I used to listen to them a lot, like years ago. But I kind of just got into the mood for them recently. So I've been playing them in the car and also a bit in my own time. And I still really like their stuff. But I used to really enjoy their stuff quite a lot. And I've also been listening to... What was the other group I was listening to? Boyfriend. I was listening to some Boyfriend. You usually only listen to music when driving too, otherwise it's normally Dungeons and Dragons podcasts. I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube because I work from home, so I normally would put some like long form content on YouTube on one monitor and have my work on my other monitor, just for background noise more than anything else. Because it's not too distracting because it doesn't go up and down in volume and stuff like that, but it prevents me from sitting in silence. But Flavel thinks they're Pikachu. Oh, Cryle's great. I love Cryle. You should have met your emotional support Rogadin. That's what I need. I need one of those. Cryle, they needed to make you a daughter figure, but combat ready, so rather than coding a child, they made you a Lalafell. I mean, she's quite responsible though, isn't she? She's quite responsible and like in charge of a lot of stuff. How should I look around for writing music? I've got writer's block yesterday, but the thing that got me out of it was old Paramore. You know, I've been listening to some old Paramore lately. But if old Paramore in the car, well, because it ended up happening like shuffling onto that from my Spotify. So I ended up listening to some old Paramore, a bit of My Chemical Romance and things like that. To be fair though, I quite often end up in My Chemical Romance moods. That's one that I kind of end up falling back on fairly frequently. And their stuff just never gets old for me. The same in Final Fantasy V, no spoil. Oh, she's in Final Fantasy V. I see. I guess a few of the characters are kind of characters in other Final Fantasies, aren't they? You defeated them all. Incredible. Did you expect any less of me, Graha? I had no doubt that you would succeed, but I'm no less impressed for it. So is Galof. Now, did we decide if it was Galoof or Galof? Galof? Galoof? Because I can't remember how they pronounced it. So if the songs I have ends up having a high-pitched, slowly moving guitar melody, yeah, I can see where you would have been inspired. I do like that song though. Hi. Oh, my ears started hurting. Ow, let me swap ears that my earphone is in. There we go. To think that the day would come that we would put on an act for men, I must say, Byragot, you played the villain's role to perfection. It was a ruse? Come now, Master, I merely did what was necessary to compel the mortals to confront us. Still, it pained me to speak to our beloved children so unkindly. So you say, Azimya? Yet you seemed happy enough to fight them. You did not forget the true purpose of the trial, I hope. We just knocked them out. We beat them around a little bit, made them tired. Well, I couldn't help but be excited, and do not tell me you felt differently. Consider yourselves fortunate, children. 'Tis rare indeed to see Naldfall in such high spirits. What in the world is happening? Didn't you say you had defeated them? There you go, we're going to find out what's happening, Beef. Did they manage to flee, or perhaps were resummoned? Ready to fight again, no questions asked. Put up your weapons, you have naught to fear from us. I mean, you say that, but literally 5 minutes ago you were like threatening. Put that away. Put that away. Cover yourself up, man. Rest assured we are not summoned beings. We do not drain the land of ether, nor do we take men into our thrall. So my throat's a bit sore today. These guys are confusing. But what of the gods who were summoned during the calamity? I'm fine, don't worry. If you hear little coughs, that's what's going on. The ones Master Louis called forth to protect the realm. But I've got a big old glass of water and I'm taking sips from it. Yeah, this is spoilers. There is a Graha. How you doing, Latte? This is post-Endwalker stuff, but not quite Dawn Trail. This was not us, but a primal born of your fervent prayers of salvation. Come on, Tofu, if you were a goddess and no one could do anything to you, how would you dress, modestly or provocatively? I think I'd be somewhere in the middle. I don't think I'd go full-on provocative, but I wouldn't go full-on modest. I think I'd kind of go for like... I don't want to say classy, because that's the wrong word, but kind of like more, I guess, modest provocativeness. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't want my whole butt out, for argument's sake. You're turning yourself into falafel pneumonia. Indeed, that the worst of the calamity was averted and the realm restored in its aftermath was a direct testament to the power of your hopes. If you aren't primals, then what are you? Do you truly intend to rule the world? Why choose to appear before us now? What are you? What are you? Silence. Just as men harbour hopes, so too do we gods. To realise our aspirations, 'tis essential that we do battle with you. Thus did I falsely claim that we sought to rule the world. You could have just said you wanted to fight. 'Twas deceitful conduct, unworthy of a divinity, and I must apologise, not only for that, but for using my power to do harm besides. She's chomping her spores. Those hope of yours, won't you tell us what they are? We cannot. If you wish to know the truth, you must discover it for yourselves. 'Tis not easy to move forward when there is seemingly no destination, but if you press on, you will eventually arrive at the answers you seek. You will understand why we hold our peace, and far more besides. You will learn the very truth of our existence. Put it away! It's just hydrate so like, thank you for the hydrate. It's just so taut. Like, you can't not look there, and I don't want to look there. But they put it in like the center of the shot, and it's like all you can see. It is a bit unsettling, isn't it? Go forth, mortals, and seek knowledge of us, and when the time is right, we shall meet again in this place. Okay. Oh, guess what? I just saw a message on my phone from a family member. They're doing Christmas stuff tomorrow. But I thought the message was just to me, and they were saying, have a great Christmas and I'll see you next year. So I was kind of like, oh, because I haven't decided if I'm going tomorrow or yet, which is very bad of me. I should decide. But I've not decided yet. So I thought that indirectly meant I wasn't invited. And I was like, that's not like them. So I opened the message and saw it was on the group chat. And there was someone else, another family member, who just went home because they live somewhere else in the country. I was confused for a second. I was like, oh, okay. Am I being shunned out of Christmas? It'll be fun. I don't know if I'm going, but there's one thing tomorrow and one thing on Christmas Day. And I'll see what I'm up to. Like, if I don't sleep very well tonight, I might not bother because there's going to be kids there. Like nieces and nephews and stuff. And don't get me wrong, they're lovely kids. But I struggle to keep up with them sometimes. And there's a baby and I'm awkward around babies. I don't like being near babies. I've never liked it. I just feel uncomfortable. But I should go. Nothing like mistaking a group chat for a DM and replying before you catch it. I didn't reply because I did think it was kind of weird that they sent me that message because that's not like their normal behaviour. So I did open it up and I had the context and I was like, okay, that makes sense. That makes more sense. Yeah, I haven't been sleeping too well lately. I slept quite bad last night. I slept dreadfully last night. But the night before that I slept better. No, yes. So, fingers crossed, my sleep's going to get a bit better. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. You know, sometimes your brain's just a bit active, so you kind of keep on waking up. It's just a bit of that. I'm not concerned about it. Sometimes it happens for a bit and then I get fine again after a while. But it just means I've got to have naps during the day sometimes. But I'm never against having a nap, so I don't mind having to have one. And that is a Watchmen reference. Oh, Dr. Manhattan! No, I know you have a lot of sleep problems, don't you, Beef? I have nothing like that. It's just sometimes every so often my brain gets a bit too active. That's all it is. There's nothing to worry about. You haven't had good sleep since you had a kid. That's valid. That's a genuine, like, proper reason, though. My reason is brain get loud sometimes. Literally the only reason. I feel like when you choose to have a child, you kind of just accept you're going to be losing sleep, don't you? I think it kind of comes with the territory. Okay. As if hearing about your battling the 12 weren't shocking enough, to have them appear before my very eyes. Suffice to say, it's been an interesting day. Yeah, loud brain is a valid reason, I agree. But loud child. While much about them remains shrouded in mystery, at least they seem open to reason. In considering our next step, I should very much like to hear your detailed account of them. Right after I have my word with our client, that is. Please give me a moment to introduce myself, and then we can review the situation. Okay. Oh, they're a toddler as well. Yeah, absolutely. They're at that age, aren't they? You don't expect the situation to improve until they hit teenager and discover the joys of sleeping in. They'll calm down a bit before then, though. The toddler energy will be taken out of them a bit, won't it? Crowl is just upset he's spaghetti because they couldn't reach the 12 with their tiny potato arms. Yeah, they wanted to convert them and it didn't quite work out. They ran as fast as they could with their little potato legs, just couldn't carry them fast enough. Right, on to the next one. I mean, I'll try to get through as much of this today as I can, but there's an awful lot of stories. We might not manage all 3 of them. We'll do our best. It depends on the cues as well, to be fair. Greetings, I'm Kryl of the Students of Baldesion. Do I have the pleasure of addressing Derek, the explorer who sought aid in investigating this place? Hello, guy. Hi, I'm Derek, and this here is Baby Opo Opo. Give it a name. Is that one just a minion? Yes, I can see that. Doesn't it have a name? Oh, Kryl, you and I think alike. Oh, it does have a name. Oh, it doesn't have a name. None that I know of, nor would I presume to bestow one, for that would be condescending. Ah, interesting. That's an interesting way of thinking about it. It might have its own name and you just don't know. Valid. I see, that's very considerate of you. I've never thought about it that way before. So I understand you explored the various... Though, he did name the buildings. He named the place we're in right now. So he didn't think about that quite so much, but I guess they're not living. Does that mean that he named the home of all the gods? So he named the gods' home, not knowing the gods were there. How do the gods feel about that? You wouldn't even care about this game if it didn't have the falafels in it. Well, I care about it because you care about it, and I like these streams, but not on its own merits. I do hope once you get to the point where you feel able to play it that you do enjoy it. It's a very good story. But it's not going it's not going anywhere anytime soon, so there's no rush for it. Where are we? So I understand you explored the various phantom realms with Derek. Will you recount to me the experience? There was a massive hand. A big, huge hand. So other gods tested you sorely, you did not sense any malicious intent. As Byragot said, they wish to do battle with us, but 'twould seem that they do not necessarily wish to cause us harm. Though much and more about this perplexes, mayhap 'tis safe to assume that they are not primals. As you may recall, Living Way once told us that the art of summoning, as taught by the Asians, incorporates the fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Oh, that was a long sentence. Thus do the resultant primals seek to enfrail worshippers, who in turn seek to grow their ranks. But these beings appear to harbour no such desire. If they are primals, then they are unlike those that have been summoned in recent memory. We might suppose that they were created in antiquity, in like manner to Heidelin, but there is no way to prove it. Things are up in the air right now, but I hope they settle down and you'll feel adventurous again. Oh, I hope so. I hope so. I'm very much someone who settles into their ways when things are a bit hectic, which is why there has been so much Final Fantasy XIV, because I haven't really had the motivation or energy to pick up new things and try them very much. But I want to get more motivated and get more stuff on my plate. So soon, hopefully, my horizons will broaden back up again. Who could they possibly be, and why do they desire to battle with man? Hades! Even of your little Eorzea, you know precious little. The true identities of the 12, for instance. God damn it, Emmett. God damn it, Emmett. Emmett Selk did say that, didn't he? By which we may assume that he knew the truth and challenged you to seek it out too. Suffice to say, that you'll do so, of course. Naturally. 'Tis my job to stick my nose in places that they do not belong. Insofar as we can ascertain, This is a matter which has implications for the entire star. In light of this, the students of Baldesion formally accept the commission. We'll investigate the Phantom Realm and the beings who call themselves the 12. I'm pleased to hear that, thank you. Without further ado then, I'll take a look around. There are a few things I'm curious about. Then with your permission, I'll take myself around Eorzea and investigate the worship of those gods we encountered. You're leaving again? Adora, Derek, seeing as you've already seen this place, would you care to accompany me? Ah, we're coming with you. Wait, are we just going to leave Kryal alone with all of the gods? Is that wise? Is that a good idea? By all means, in which case... Could you stay here with Kryal, my friend? It wouldn't do to leave a fair maiden alone. What can the Oppo do? Ook ook. I shall be glad for the company. Take care then, and good luck. Now he's going to throw out like suddenly. So a frat's going to come along, and the baby Oppo is just going to suddenly pull out 2 daggers. And just go like ching ching, ching. Yeah, she doesn't have the sacred worm. So to explain my plan... Give me a second, sorry. Okay, I'm good, I'm fine. 'Tis believed that the 12 were already worshipped during the 3rd Astral Era, when the Allegan Empire flourished. Come the 5th Astral Era, those nations that fought in the War of the Magi each took one of the 12 as a guardian deity. My voice just went weird there. Give me 1 second, I'm just going to mute myself. That's better. Nice big cough. I did not want to do that down the microphone. I don't mind the throat clears, but I'm not going to hack up my lungs at you. Right, this practice has continued to the present day in Eorzea, with some notable regional differences. For instance, Ishgardians hold Halone as absolute, while the Shardians enjoy a moderate relationship with Faliak. By visiting various locations in Eorzea and learning about the 12 as they are worshipped, I hope to identify any similarities or differences between them and the beings we encountered. In doing so, I believe we will draw closer to the truth of their identities. For our first destination, I propose we take ourselves to Ralga's Reach. The place is holy ground for worshippers of the Destroyer, and promises to yield useful details. Okay. Field trip, field trip, field trip. Ralga's Reach. Ralga's Reach. May as well use my tickets. I mean, I'm not going to use them for anything else. I forgot to say, the mount also comes with 50 Aetheryte tickets, which obviously, when you're later in the game, they're a bit less needed, but they're there to use to save you some gil. Hey there, Terry, welcome on in. Hope you're doing good today. Where are we going? We're going towards the middle. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. If I just stand here, no one will be none the wiser. There's nothing suspicious. Wait. There's nothing suspicious here. Nothing's out of place in the desert. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Just stand here expectantly waiting for someone. Right, let's wait over here. You'd question reality. I could be a white sand man. You can get white sands. Pretty good, I'm glad to hear it. We're finally doing the Endwalker Alliance raid stuff, because even though I've got to the end of Dawn Trail and like the patch and stuff, I've just never picked these up, but I'm enjoying it. It's a good story so far. There you are, Adora. Plus it's more Grohar time, which I'm not going to complain about. So this is Ralga's Reach, where the dauntless soldiers of the Alamegan resistance gathered. How stirring to stand here with you. Ah! Because he wanted to see all the places that we visited. He wanted us to take him there. And now we're taking him to all of the places. We're doing like we promised. My heart. Graha, I'll take you on all of the journeys. We can go everywhere What if Nimona took the ice plate and turned into a desert snowman to sneak up on desert travellers? See? There you go, sandmen. If you don't mind my making an observation, it seems you enjoy travelling with company. I do. It's something I'd dreamed of for a long time. There's nothing like travelling with good friends. Let's travel the world, Graha! I'll calm down, it's okay. Is that so? This story was pretty good, better than the Nier story. See, I enjoyed the Nier story, but I'm definitely enjoying this one more so far. I've only done one raid so far. Do I prefer the raid I've done so far compared to the Nier raid? I think where I don't have much experience with the Nier games, a lot of the references probably went over my head. But the first raid I've done for this set so far I quite enjoyed. What of yourself? Do you normally travel alone? Aye, in my wanderings I much prefer to have solitude. Not that I avoid people or communities, mind you. As a matter of fact, I've been here before, on the trail of the Phantom Brow. Arceus's fairy plate is the doomsday item of the Pokemon universe because it can take whoever equips the Oh, they can hear the song, I see. Now that I think on it. More often than not, those places where Phantom Realm sightings are known to occur have a tradition of 12 worship. Then I dare to hope that we're on the right track. As I'm sure you know, Ralga's Reach is the home to the Temple of the Fist, the ancient headquarters for the Fist of Ralgar. Raised by the Mad King Theodoric, the temple lay abandoned before the Alamegan resistance claimed it for its operations. While I doubt that much literature has survived over the years, the people here may possess some knowledge of the local faith. So let's split up and make inquiries, and reconvene here afterwards to share the findings. The Mad King Halloween hide-and-seek event from Guild Wars 2 was ridiculously fun. Ooh! I do like seasonal events for things. The reason that I say the Nier story doesn't really add to the lore of 14, those raids were fun, but other than that, yeah, that's fair enough. They definitely didn't add to the lore. They were kind of like a separate thing, weren't they? But they were fun. I did enjoy them. But I think there was stuff that I probably would have enjoyed more if I knew more about the Nier games. You read the words inscribed on the monuments, but that's a me thing. That's a me problem. That doesn't take away from the actual quality of the raids. A storm of blood approaches fast, hell's open, heavens weep. For no one's soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. Once upon a time, Lisa explained to you their meaning, that we must prepare ourselves for the strife and sorrow of what that will inevitably come. Okay. Get my snowman back out. I like the jingle bells it does when you summon it as well. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? Where are we going? Oh, maybe more this way. It was very, hey, come and play this other game that's wild. Yeah, I get what you mean. I get what you mean. Whereas this one's obviously kind of like related to like what's what already happened and has references to other bits and bobs, doesn't it? Oh, if it isn't Adora, is this man perchance a friend of yours? When last he visited, he shared with me... Oh, I need to cough again. Give me a second, sorry. My throat is not happy. Give me a second. Okay. When last he visited, he shared with me the tales he heard on his journeys, and what amazing tales they were. If you have the time, I'd love to hear both of your stories. Alas, we're in some haste. We're investigating the worship of Ralgar and seek literature on the subject, religious texts and the like. Can any still be found here? Just about all of that is gone, sadly, destroyed by the Empire if not the Mad King before that. But we haven't lost everything. The mighty image of the Destroyer, the tales that we share at the campfire, like the legend of our ancient nation's founding. We still have these things, and they were a source of great comfort and strength to us in our darkest moments. I see. If you don't mind, I'll be obliged to hear your stories this time. Thank you for the follow, Terry. Much appreciated. Adora, rest assured I have this well in hand. Feel free to carry on as you were. Okay. So the last one is over here. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Hop over the water because it will melt my snowman body. I've gone the right way. I thought I went the wrong way there. It's so silly. So silly. Right, up here. What am I looking for? Well, we're going towards the tiny bit, and I do think there's some books and stuff in there, so maybe it's something like that. Oh no, it's a lady. It's a lady. The melody here is oddly reminiscent of Can't Help Falling in Love with You. Is it? Shows how much I'm paying attention. I haven't got my earphones in properly. I'm going to give it a proper listen next time and see if I can hear it. Yes, if you have business, please make it quick. I'm due to meet with someone at any moment now. Forgive me my delay. Oh, she's cute. You're an adventurer, I take it. What can we students of the Alamegan history do for you? Just the people I need. I think so, but what do I know? The only two genres... Well, no, if you thought you heard something similar, you probably did. I just wasn't paying attention. Researching the worship of the Destroyer, you say? In that case, I have something that ought to be of interest. This is a copy of Destructivity, a scripture from of the Fist of Raugar. The original is one of the few texts that survived the temple's razing and is in the safekeeping of one Professor Eric. Well, she's a student, so I guess maybe she was researching it. Well, we'd best return to our work. Till next time, adventurer. Look at all those Santas. Right, let me listen to it. That bit there, I can hear what you mean. That bit as well. No, you're right. That bit definitely sounds like it. No, I get you. I get you. That little bit there really sounds spot on. I've never noticed that before. How fun. I wonder how... it definitely wasn't intentional, I half imagine. But it's funny how stuff like that can happen. I mean, there's only so many ways you can arrange music in the world, isn't there? I'm not a student and I love weird books. Gotta read some strange to let your brain grow. True. You're not wrong. There's only so many melodies and harmonies. Exactly. So if I just wait here... I'm not close enough. Wait. If I just wait here... I love this stinking snowman. Right, I'm just going to wait here for a second. Wait for my friends to come back. Adora, what were you able to learn? As always, I have most likely found the key to the next stage of our research because I am the main character. See, look at that shocked face. A copy of one of the scriptures, you say? A moment while I skim over it. And we just stare at him as he reads his book. You enjoying your book? I see, this chapter appears to be a record of the construction of the great image of Raugar, written in a style that suggests folklore was committed to parchment. When the deluge of the Sixth Umbral Calamity threatened Eorzea, the ancestors of the Alamegans were guided to safety by a comet. Try that again. Believing that it was sent by Raugar, they came to hold him in the highest. This much of the tale I have been familiar with. But according to the scripture, among those refugees who followed the comet, some claim to have caught sight of Raugar himself. Their accounts were passed down through the centuries, and worshippers of the Destroyer pieced them together and gave shape to yonder statue. I must say, it bears more than a passing resemblance to the being we encountered. Were there Raugar primal, the explanation for the similarities would be simple. That is, the statue gives rise to a unified interpretation of Rauga's appearance, which in turn leads form to the primal. However, this fails to account for what inspired the likeness in the first place. If the scripture is to be believed, it was the sightings during the 6th Umbral Calamity, yet for those witnesses to be able to recognise Rauga, they would have needed an agreed-upon idea of his appearance beforehand. If we then consider the history of 12 worship, that it already existed in the 3rd Astral Era, it would not be ridiculous to think that these divinities existed even prior to that. So the question is, did these beings give rise to their respective faiths, or are they primals born of them? Thank you for the shower. I thought we had made it clear, we are not summoned beings. Huh? Que? Pourquoi? Why are you here now? Oh, that's cute. Okay. They've disguised themselves. Since time immemorial, our domains have lain scattered across Eorzea. As a matter of fact, one of those in which you set foot is nearby. 'Tis not unusual for mortals to glimpse us. That voice, could they be? Indeed, I'm by Garot and the hawk beside me is Rauga. I shall elaborate upon my master's explanation. We thus disguise ourselves when we wish to observe the world without, for being seen in our true forms would violate the laws of conduct. Yet though we similarly disguise our sanctums, veiling them in illusion, rents unknown to manifest when the surrounding ether is unstable. In such a time, should a gifted mortal chance to be near, they may inadvertently catch sight of us. Of course, during the unumbral calamity, so many stutters. Okay. Of course, during an umbral calamity, etheric imbalance occurs on a star-wide scale, the ideal condition for seeing the phantom realm. My stammer is just kicking it up. Okay. Precisely how many times we have been seen, we ourselves have no way of knowing, but that is a sound assumption to make. Well, by Garot, I believe that much shall suffice by way of an apology for our deception. Shall we? Indeed, that is all we are at liberty to reveal. Fare you well, children of man. Bye. Bye-bye. See you later. I'm sure we'll meet again in a bit. Bye! Big think. If Gaius were to hear this, he'd have a heart attack and a couple of aneurysms. He probably would. Aside from their what is that? Reticence, where it concerns their identity and objective, these divinities are certainly approachable. Headpats! If what they said was true and their worship can be traced back to their sightings, it would serve to explain one thing. According to my research, in the film of comparative mythology, Rauga is often observed to bear many similarities with Ramu. Assuming both were inspired by Rauga of the Phantom Realm, their divergence may be attributable to differences in culture between man and sylph. So you believe that they gave rise to the prevailing faiths of Eorzea? I've been thinking the Shadow Realm the entire time. Not the Shadow Realm though, thankfully not. Given available evidence, yes, I'm inclined to, yet none of this explains their presence. How and when did beings of such power come into existence? Ring, 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 phone call. Oh, TofuuRabbit, has something happened? Truly? Very well, I shall take care of it. Krell has recruited an acquaintance to aid in our investigation, an authority on mythology. I must go and receive her at the sunken temple of Khan, where she is currently conducting field work. After a brief detour to prepare a little something. Conveniently, Fanalan is home to countless adherents to Nodfal. While I tend to business, may I ask the two of you to make inquiries in Ul'dah? My grandpa's deck has no pathetic cards, Kaiba. Very well. Excellent. I will join you as soon as I am able. By your leave. Bye. Bye, Graha. See you later. Bye. Right, to Ul'dah. Well, time is in fast. So it's just to be you and me in Ul'dah. I suppose it can't be helped. Has it been a while since you've heard one? I've never even watched much Yu-Gi-Oh, but my TikTok comes up with them every so often. What strange manners for the one who proposed the survey to so promptly abandon it. I'll not lie, I'm not given to working one-on-one with another, but I suppose I agreed to this arrangement. Well, we'd best be on our way. Coldwind, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good today. As I recall, Milvanif Sacarium is still closed for construction, so let us try our luck at Osurari. And Eggs, welcome on in, thank you for the follow. Have I appeared like on people's recommended or something? Because I feel like a few new people have shown up today. Am I like hidden on people's sidebars and I haven't realised? I don't mind, I'm not complaining. You have no objection to travelling separately, I trust. Good, I shall see you in Ul'dah. You seem to really like Graha, but you don't seem to like me quite so much. We can bring Graha back, I don't blame you. We can bring the Catboy back. As soon as he left, he's all just huffing and puffing. I see how it is. Right, let's go over here. When you loaded Twitch today, you were my first result in channels we think you might like. Ah! Maybe I am appearing on some places then, that's so cool. Maybe the algorithm has decided to like me today. Oh, overruling algorithm. I bend to your whims. Please promote my little stream. Right, where are we going? Where are we going? Over here. And Eggs, thank you so much for the subscription. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Where are you? Where are you? Ah, Derek. Why have you come to the baby cult of death? Why are we here? And thank you for the 2 gifted subs. I'm guessing that's for the mount. I do hope you enjoy it. It's super duper cute. I really like it. But no, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Ah, you're here. This guy does not like me. Oh, the statue's in here. Okay, that makes more sense. They didn't huff and puff at us and then lead us to a death cult. They wanted to come see the statue. That's okay. That makes more sense. Of the Difig twins Nardhal, here they worship Fao, who keeps the realm of the dead and weighs the worth of men's souls. Got there eventually. The Sopranos has a quote: if someone hands you a light envelope, it's just the beginning. Final Fantasy XIV has, if someone hands you a destruction Bible, it's just the beginning. Yeah. Wanted to support someone smaller. No, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And I hope you are doing good today. No, I appreciate it a lot. In contrast, Nald keeps the world of the living and oversees their financial fortunes. Their names are borne by many a location and religious organisations. Some extremely wealthy and powerful exist to nurture faith in them. On the surface, it may seem strange that the hub of commerce such as Ul'dah could be home to such spiritual people, but it's actually quite logical when one considers their religion is, in essence, commerce. In any event, Nardval is a truly unusual divinity. Final Fantasy XIV just has to complete the cycle by having the High Priest of Destruction say at some point, the interest gets tacked onto the principal. Honestly, I like the deaf baby cult, but it does weird me out a little bit. And that was originally held to be... My brain is gone. What was originally held to be one god came to be worshipped as twins. Indeed, rather than two distinct entities, that which we encountered was a single being possessed of two personalities. Hello? Did I mishear? Did he just say that he encountered Nardval? No. It's okay. He didn't. Derek, shh. Low, inside voices, low. The echoes in here. We're going to attract the attention of the deaf babies. Shh. And while his appearance differs somewhat to the divinities worshipped, it cannot be denied that there are striking similarities in nature. Derek? Starting to attract attention. You couldn't even whisper it, could you? You just came in and said, I met your gods! Forgive me, this is hardly the place for such a conversation. Let us continue it elsewhere. Off he goes. Bye-bye. Well, those guys are now very freaked out. Here we go. 'Twas careless of me to openly speak of our encounter with a divinity within the place where he's worshipped. Hereon I shall exercise greater caution. At least he learnt his lesson. I thank you for alerting me to my indiscretion, and ask that you keep it between us. Now I'm telling Graha. I tell Graha everything. Now then, to finish our conversation, as I mentioned, though the Nardval as worshipped by men appears somewhat different, there are undeniable similarities in their nature. I believe we may report this much to Graha Tia. With that, our work here is done. Rather than waiting for our companion to arrive, perhaps we might seek him out at the sunken temple. He mentioned needing to make a detour. Were we to set out now, we ought to be able to catch up with him. After all, we hardly know one another. Rather than loiter with an unfamiliar person, it is better to use our time productively. Wouldn't you agree? This guy does not like us, but he was so fine with Graha. Oh, no worries, beef. No worries, beef. Then let us head to the sunken temple of Khan at once. Derek, I'm helping you. Be a bit nicer to me, please. Little Alamigo. Starting to get a small headache. Do I have some painkillers on my desk? I do not. I've got a chocolate bar, and I've got a packet of polos, and my sunglasses, but I do not have painkillers. No, I do not. Well, you know, I've got the important things, polos and chocolate. So. Sunglasses are guaranteed to cure the headache. To be honest, I'd wear my sunglasses unless it's really overcast and like raining. I'll often wear my sunglasses when I go out, just to prevent eye strain. So I wear glasses, but I also have prescription sunglasses. So quite often I'll wear them. Because, you know, no one wants an eye strain, no one wants to be scrunching up their eyes and brows because of the bright lights. Chocolate makes many things better, I do agree. It's a bar of Milky Bar, so it's white chocolate. Hello? You're here, thank goodness. I found this woman collapsed, though I can see no obvious injuries. By her attire, she appears to be some manner of scholar. Water, food, in my bag, please. I see. Adora, may I trouble you to find her bag? I will stand lookout in the meantime. The mount's so good, isn't it? You can just like stand around, just like, hi. It's so good. And then you kind of pop out when you start moving around. It's hard to do it here, it's quite crowded. Wait a second. Nope. There it is. It's so fun. I do like it. Just came back to stream after a nap, but thanks to whoever gave you the sub. Yeah, people are wanting their mounts, so people have been very generous today. All of the snowmen for everyone. Right, where am I going? Where am I going? I'm trying to find her bag. Some banana white bread with white chocolate drizzle sounds amazing. See, if I was into bananas, I would agree with you, but I really don't like bananas. Where is this bag? Madam, where did you drop your bag? Madam. Madam. Oh, there it is. You slide around. You do slide. Yeah, you do slide a bit on the hills, don't you? Oh, that's fun. I didn't even know that. I like that. That's so cute. I love this mount. It's honestly adorable. Examining the bag, you find a skin with a little water left, and there appears to be no provender. For now, you decide to take the water to the woman. Okay. Let's go! I've got no food, but I've got some water. Okay. Here you go. It took me an embarrassing amount of time to find that bag. It gave you a PTSD. It's because it's so like built up in this area, isn't it? It's very easy to hide behind a wall. I'm quite bad at finding things as well, so I'm surprised I found it that fast. So they need food still. I have not safe dried meat, tough as leather. Do you have anything easier to consume? Ah! Don't look! What a camera angle! At least my character's wearing her nice undies. Adora, Derek, what are you doing here? Actually, that can wait. Oh my goodness. Steady, Snowgeem. I've bought you Archon loaf and coffee, made sweet and creamy just as you like it. Oh, what's those noises? Oh, she's fine. I am reborn, washed down with a sweet beverage. The life-giving nutrients of Archon loaf permeate my being from head to toe. Thank you, kind stranger. However, you knew my preferred source of sustenance. You truly are a godsend. Oh, it's you, Raha. What brings you here? I don't recall mentioning my fieldwork. It's for my research into Baladian's worship of Azima. Haven't you heard from Cryle? The students are presently investigating the 12, and we would prevail upon your expertise. May I introduce Snowgeum, expert mythologist. She is a collaborator of the students, and like many Sharlayan scholar, is passionate about her endeavours to the point of forgetting to eat. Seeing as she has recovered, may I ask the two of you to tell her about the Phantom Realm? Yes, I can tell her about the Phantom Realm. Gods. Big old stinking gods. Massive hands that we fight on top of. They turn into birds and things. Just, you know, normal stuff. Another Tuesday for the Warrior of Light. The 12 abide in the Phantom Realm, and you exchange not only words with them, but blows besides. Incredible. And your description of the domains, a thunderous tower in one and a sweltering city in another, are precisely as the heavens of lightning and fire are depicted in legend. You didn't miss too much, no. We just found this scholar, gave us some food, and now we're talking about the gods. In ancient times, worshippers of the 12 believed that there exists... My god. My brain. In ancient times, worshippers of the 12 believed that there exist 7 heavens and 7 hells. Etherology has since established that departed souls return to the ethereal sea. But it seems those afterlife domains were more than just inventions of mortal imagination. As a pursuer of myths, I must say it feels somewhat anticlimactic to suddenly have these revelations given to me. But more than that, I'm dying to know more, which is to say, please allow me to join your investigation. No wobblers have been thrown, but she was passed out because she forgot to eat. We would of course welcome your presence. Without further ado then, let us head to, oh god, Omphalos. Kral awaits us there. Still don't know how to pronounce that one. Omphalos. Omphalos? Okay. So how do we get back? I guess we've got to go back to Mordona, right? She passed out because she had no money for food. Yeah, I think she just forgot to eat. Right, so how do we get back over there? So we've got to go Mordona, Revenant's Toll. Yes. If the queue's not too long for the next raid, hopefully we can get one more raid done tonight. And then we'll go from there. But if the queue ends up being super duper long, I might need to leave it for next time, I guess. Which would be a shame, but it is what it is. It's starting to get a tiny smidge late. So how do I... Ah, here we go. Oh, thank you, Foss. I'd love for you to pop by again in the future. I don't have a set schedule at the moment, but I tend to stream around the same time, just on random days. But obviously, you're following, so you'll get notifications. You get notifications on the Discord server as well, if you're curious. And yeah, I hope I can see you in the future. Have a wonderful Christmas if you celebrate. I can't tell if you were singing. Was I singing? Right, so we are back. Welcome back, everyone. And welcome to Snogium. I'm glad you could join us. Cryo, how delightful it is to see you again. I understand you've been doing a fine job leading the students. By may I say what a lovely place this is. At a glance, this appears to be the highest of the heavens of legend, the seventh heaven. And oh, if those aren't the symbols representing the other heavens. I take it those are the respective gateways. I should like to pay a visit to all of them. For Snogium's benefit, let us review what we have learnt thus far, and thence deliberate the next step. Give me a second, sorry. She's too sleep-deprived and stressed to remember the customary greeting as well. Where are her manners? The gods reappeared before us in Rhalgr's Reach. Though they were disguised as unassuming creatures, their laws forbid them from showing their true forms outside their realm. Yet in the event the ambient ether becomes unstable, such as during an umbral calamity, it is possible for the realm and indeed the gods themselves to be glimpsed by mortals. Hey there, Connor, how are you doing? And such sightings, we believe, have given rise to the various faiths practiced throughout Eorzea. I'm doing alright, how are you? As we confirmed in Uldar, the Naldval worshipped by people and the Naldval we encountered here have more similarities than they do differences. In the course of explaining Omphalos, two things caught my attention. Oh, exploring, not explaining. Close enough. The first is the gate which lies the innermost area. If each of the other 6 gates lead to an elementary aspected heaven, and we stand in the 7th heaven as Snogium says. Then what lies beyond that last gate? Good to floss. It's always very good to floss. The second is this monument. It harbours the same manner of magic, unlike anything I've seen before. I'll endeavour to decipher it, but it will take time. Divinities that have existed since time immemorial, who abide in domains resembling the heavens of legend. Why have they chosen to reveal themselves to mortals seeking battle? Unless they favour us with more of their secrets, 'twould seem this monument holds the key to solving the mystery. Indeed, much and more yet lies beyond our understanding, but we'll keep chasing the truth together. As I'm sure you'll agree though, this is tiring work, both mentally and physically. We need to pace ourselves. To which end might I suggest we return to Revenant's Tower and have a rest before we embark on the next stage of investigation? Your favourite Chinese place in town has really slipped in quality. They can't even make— oh no! If they can't make a good fried rice, that's like a staple. That's such a shame. I'm the sort to always order from the same places. So if one of my— because I used to order from this Italian place, but then I had that hygiene issue with the hair, so I just won't order from them again. Look at all this food. Look at them sugar cubes. You're gonna get diabetes. So rarely do I get to simply chat with colleagues. I'd fairly forgotten what it felt like. Hire a shrimp. Indeed, and it's quite fitting that we should be doing so here at the seventh heaven. Fitting, that's an understatement if I ever heard one. That's the name of the pub, isn't it? And the place where I live is heavily Chinese demographic, so I feel bad for everyone. They don't have any good restaurants in town. You think you've tried them all? Oh no! You would think if there was like a heavy demographic, someone would open a good Chinese restaurant, right? Oh, I missed a bit of dialogue. She said something. You're obviously well versed in myths surrounding the heavens and hells. If you don't mind, I should like to hear your thoughts on them. I know how that is. I was at a restaurant in your hometown and found a piece of plastic in your cake. Oh my god. I thought hairs were bad enough. You could break your teeth on a bit of plastic. Invested as they are in their research, it doesn't take much to stroke their passions. My apologies if it makes you uncomfortable. Having always travelled alone, I'm admittedly not too familiar with such lively atmosphere, but I do not mislike it. There's a lot of East Asian themed milk teas and bakeries, but not many— oh, I see, okay, so they've gone more for like the bakeries and cafe route. Interesting, but I guess the whole boba milk tea thing's kind of blown up recently, hasn't it, in Western countries? By the way, the two of you arrived at the sunken temple rather quickly. Did something happen? Derek? Derek? I'll tell you later, Graha. I know we share all of our secrets, so I'll tell you later. Well, as pleasant as this has been, it's past time we return to the annex. The paperwork for this commission isn't going to complete itself, alas. Then I should take myself to the Omphalos. There's so much there that I'd like to see. Derek? And I believe I'll go for a walk nearby. It's getting a little warm in here. I guess it depends on where you are. Your hometown is Italian-Irish suburbs, and we had no milktop tea shops there. Yeah, I mean, the ones I know of tend to be more in city centres, but there's a lot more of them around now compared to like 3-4 years ago, for example. So they seem to have kind of cropped up more, and also kind of— so I guess the drinks kind of become more popular. Alright, do take care now. I prefer the fruity ones to the milky ones though, personally. But that's just personal preference. Right, so what we're probably going to have to do— I was hoping to get to the second raid, but there's a lot of story for this. So we're going to finish off this quest. And then I might need to think about what I'm doing, so I'm not fully sure. Obviously I've got work tomorrow, but only half day. Then I'm not too sure what's going on in the afternoon, so I should try and get rested up just in case. So I can't go for much longer than I usually would. There's Derek. But what would you guys prefer? Would you prefer that I continued these raids on stream? Or are you not too fussed about it? Because I can continue them in my own time. But if you're curious about the story, I'm more than happy to save it and share it with you guys. So let me know your preference. There is no wrong answer. Oh, Adora, it's pleasant, isn't it? The smells and sounds of a tavern, it makes one feel alive. And afterwards stepping outside alone and breathing the cold air, I like that just as much. And while we await developments, I shall remain here in Revenant's Toll. If there are any tidings, rest assured I will share them with you. Thank you for your help thus far, and I doubt so much could have been accomplished without you. Okay. Happy to do whatever strikes your fancy. I mean, I'm enjoying this story quite a lot. I think it'd be quite fun to share reactions of everyone. So maybe I'll save the story bits for next time I'm streaming. Plus, it kind of breaks the routine we've had with the daily roulettes and stuff lately on streams. So it'll definitely kind of mix things up a bit, won't it? So I'll do that. Obviously, I don't know when I'm next streaming. I don't know if I'll be streaming on Christmas Day this year. I did last year. I don't know if I will this year. But I do want to get at least one more stream in this week. So you will see me at some point. I just don't know when. You know what it's like with me. But let's pop on over to the other screen. Give me a second. Hey there, MP. How are you doing? Crop top Jan. Honestly. Let me have a look around and find someone for us to say hello to. I hope the next set of cosmic deities we find wear their nappies a bit more loosely. I do hope so. Just a tiny bit late, MP, but it's always lovely to see you, so thank you for popping by. I was just saying, I don't know 100% when I'll next be streaming, but I will stream again this week, at least once, if not twice. We'll see if I end up being around on Christmas this time like I was last year, we'll find out. But obviously, as always, you can get your notifications if you follow here, over on the Discord. I always post on Twitter and on Blue Sky, so you can always see when I'm next live. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. We've just got to find someone to say a big hello to. Oh, now I'm tempted by this. Let me see, how long have they been going for? Not long at all. Now, I'm going to be a bit of a fangirl, right? There's someone whose music I very much like, called Nate Wants to Battle. Some of you probably know them. And they're currently doing Marvel Rivals, and I'm like, you know what? let's be a bit of a fangirl and raid Nate Wants to Battle. Let's do it. Let's raid him. But no, thank you so much for joining me. You know Nate. Oh, I love their music. I love their music so much. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Obviously, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas, or just a wonderful day if you don't celebrate, whether you're spending it on your own, with family, with friends, whatever you're doing. Yes, have a wonderful day. Be sure to look after yourself. If you're having a bit of a party, make sure you stay hydrated amongst those drinks and whatnot. Take care. I will see you very, very soon. If not before Christmas or on Christmas, towards the end of the week, I will be back. Like I said, I want to do at least one more stream this week, if not two. So yeah, I will see you later. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the lovely conversation. Thank you for all of those gifted subs. Be sure to enjoy your mounts. I know I'm enjoying mine. So let's get this raid underway. And yeah, that's all from me. So I guess, follower only chat. That's okay. It's fine. But either way, have a wonderful rest of your week, even with Christmas. Make sure you stay hydrated, eat your snacks, and take care. I will see you all very, very soon. And I'm going to wind on down for bed. So toodaloo, night, night, farewell, all of that good stuff. And I'll see you later. Goodbye, everyone.